Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are indeed. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. It has been a week, just about. It was Monday we were live, wasn't it? It's now Saturday. So yeah, 5 days actually. It was about 5 days since we were last live. We're back now for some New Year's Eve football. Not exactly as big an occasion as Boxing Day football, but still a brilliant night of action. We've seen some ridiculous scorelines already today, and now we've got Brighton versus Arsenal. I'm joined by Harry, as always, in just a moment. I don't know what he's currently doing, but yeah, Brighton versus Arsenal tonight. I did love all of your commentary over the 3 o'clock kickoffs, X said. Was watching for that, looking through that while we were setting up, but yeah, I currently don't know what the problem is. You alright, Harry?
No, I've lost one of the graphics.
Alright. Also, welcome to the stream, Lewis, as well. I believe you're new around here. If so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are 3 away from 1.07k. So make sure to hit subscribe if you haven't already. And also, just a quick look in the poll and chat to get started tonight. 80% think Arsenal are going to win. Not exactly surprised that so many people think Arsenal will win. They are very strong at the moment.
They are quite strong.
And they can extend their advantage at the top of the Premier League if they are to win tonight. City dropping points to Everton. There's a lot to talk about. We'll talk about it as we sort of get into the game as well, because we're only 8 minutes away.
I watched Everton against Wolves last weekend, and Everton got played off the park.
Well, I mean, they held them until 95 minutes, but
they weren't great.
They had conceded, but
and Wolves have looked doing good, to be fair. But I was surprised. Well, obviously,
yeah,
City has a costly drop of points.
This is the problem for City this season. Is they've not been as relentlessly consistent as they used to be. Yeah. You know, before they would not have drawn with Everton, and even if they did, they were so far ahead it wouldn't matter. But this season, with genuine competition for the first time since around 2019, I'd argue. Well, 2020 when Liverpool won it. Since around then...
You don't count that one, that was COVID.
You know, they're under pressure this year and they've sort of dropped the ball.
Yeah, they're not
allowed
used to being second.
Arsenal now could extend to 7
when
points.
They were second to Liverpool were quite far clear. Like they wrapped up the title against Chelsea. I remember that. Exactly. Like with a few years ago, there's scenes it's absolutely tipping it down on Manchester. Also,
welcome to the stream, Nikola Dimkovic, Fulham. What a club!
Mr. Penn.
I was gutted. I've got him on fancy team. 0 points from him. Fuming, but you know we'll take what we can get from other sources. I benched Andreas as well, who scored. So that's gone. Oh well, he got an assist in the end, didn't he? They took the goal away from him. So they credited Ward-Prowse the own goal instead.
He scored twice. But I mean, it's not good. It's not looking good for Southampton and Nathan Jones.
It isn't. But Nathan Jones, when he finds his way, they'll be flying.
Look at
Forest will lose tomorrow, in which case only a point. What do you mean that's bad?
It's not looking good.
He's been there for 3 games. It was Ralph Hasenhüttl that caused all this. He'll be back.
Okay.
Nathan Jones, Southampton. They'll catch Villa.
On tonight, though, probably should look at the top end of the table. Yeah, she's like Arsenal can extend their gap to 7 points clear.
Yeah, and obviously if Brighton are to lose, Chelsea could finally go ahead of them.
Which would be nice.
I would love that. Very, if they win, very nice to see.
If they win, they could go within 1 point of Liverpool.
Lewis says Harry May, Aston Villa are tin pot.
They're going to beat Tottenham tomorrow. Yes.
You know what? Xed has also said up the Villa. I hope they beat Spurs.
Tottenham looked rubbish against Brentford. Villa are going to beat Tottenham. European football incoming.
And then Lewis says up the Town, which is worse. They're more tin pot. Much more tin pot.
No, they've got more European. Do you know they haven't got more European success?
No, Villa have got European Cups, don't they?
Yeah.
Top 4 race getting very close. You are spot on there, X said. Top 4 race is incredibly close, especially after Newcastle.
Boys' words of Paul Scholes, Anthony Martial, who's going to be the next Henry, apparently.
Everything that comes out of that man's mouth, I ignore.
It's going to lead to big things for Man United.
Yeah. Well,
but we should probably
say 5 minutes away. Probably should get into.
I have seen Anthony Taylor walk out the tunnel though, so I might refuse to watch.
Yeah, walk out, fuming. Right, it's Brighton versus Arsenal. They are at the Amex, as Brighton always are, of course. Brighton line up with Robert Sanchez in between the sticks. Picked up 3 bonus points last week. Very impressive display. He'll be looking to continue that this week. It's in a flat 4 of Tariq Lamptey, captained Lewis Dunk. Levi Colwill on loan from Chelsea and Purvis Estupinan. There is a pivot of Billy Gilmore, his first start for Brighton in the league, and Pascal Gross. Marches on the right, Mitoma on the left, Adam Lallana, goal scorer last week, right? remains in the side and attacking midfield, and Leandro Trossard leads the line, reformed to a striking position under Roberto De Zerbi.
I mean, how in 2022 Adam Lallana is a Premier League goal scorer?
Well, I love Adam Lallana. He's so good. He's going to score tonight. He's going to
just see how Billy Gilmore does.
Yeah, obviously there's no Moise Caicedo for Brighton tonight, which is a big miss.
Yeah. But we do know...
And they've got no Alexis McAllister either, which is why Adam Lallana started.
We do know the quality that Billy Gilmore possesses.
But will he show it? They've not even pictured him in a Brighton shirt on Sky.
It's someone else's neck. I don't know why they do this.
They could just go take a picture.
Yeah.
Send someone round. I don't even care if it's just with their phone, but get an updated picture.
At least
don't edit it on.
Just get him to send him, I don't know, one of his social
they
media
always look
profile
ridiculous.
pictures.
Are any of these? I can't remember if Arsenal signed anyone late. I don't think they did. But as for that Arsenal lineup, it is Aaron Ramsdale between the sticks. No surprise there. Flat four of White, Saliba, Gabriel and Zinchenko comes back into the side, replaces Kieran Tierney. Then Partey and Xhaka sit in the pivot. It's Saka on the right. Odegaard takes the armband in attacking midfield. Martinelli on the left, with Eddie and Nketiah leading the line again. Interesting to see. Obviously, we know Arteta said before, or I think after Jesus' injury, obviously, so after the World Cup, that they would use Martinelli centrally. They've kept with Nketiah. Makes sense. He scored last time out.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know if he's
this is going to be interesting.
I don't know why they don't play Martinelli.
I think this is going to be a lot tougher for Arsenal than people think.
Yeah, Brighton are a very good side.
I think Brighton are going to cause them a few problems.
Tariq Lamptey's played 3 games against Arsenal. He's always won. I think he's winning again. I think he might win again. Should we do a prediction?
Yeah, I think we should.
2 minutes away from kickoff.
I think it'll be difficult for Arsenal. I don't think there'll be much to separate the sides, so I'm going to go 2-2.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a very even game. I don't see Arsenal having a big advantage over Brighton. And I looked at Robert Sanchez. I think he could come up big today. When he's called upon, he needs to make big saves. I think he can do that. I'll say Arsenal goal scorers will be Nketiah and Xhaka. And then for Brighton, I'll go for Billy Gilmore on debut.
Solid.
And Adam Lallana again.
Yeah, fair. I mean, if Adam Lallana scores like that, will be quality. I think Brighton are nicking this. I will go 3-2 Brighton. A lot of goals. It's going to be 0-0 now, or 1-0. Yeah. I think it'll be Martinelli and Saka with the goals for Arsenal, and then I think for Brighton, Leandro Trossard will grab a hat-trick.
I don't know. I forgot about Trossard.
Mate, Trossard's a baller. He did it against Liverpool earlier this season. They won. Well, they drew 3-3 in that game, sorry. Here, they'll just about edge it. But... yeah, I just don't think the footballing gods are going to allow Arsenal to run away with this title. They want to keep it close.
Of footballer gods, obviously. Nice segue. Yeah, as I was saying, minutes applause for Pele.
Yeah, it's a sad passing.
Yeah,
one of the greatest players of all time.
I do like people now bringing up the fact that he can now do what he said when he tweeted out that him and Maradona could play football together in heaven. I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, they're passing the baton now to Messi and Ronaldo, who look to be passing on the baton to Haaland and Mbappe. And not Granit Xhaka.
And yeah, I was going to say.
I just saw it. I don't know what I think about all the players.
Poor Granit Xhaka.
To be fair, his turnaround this season has been phenomenal.
Yeah. Also, Nicola has asked, do you think Fulham will stay up? I think they're more likely to get a Europa spot than they are to get relegated. Fulham aren't getting Europe. I hate to break it to you, Nicola, but unless a Carabao Cup miracle happens,
they won't go down.
In which they're reinstated into the competition and they win it.
West Ham look poor. Southampton look poor. Forest and Bournemouth don't look great.
I think Bournemouth are fine. I think Bournemouth will be safe. I think Forest are down, confirmed. I think Southampton, it's going to be very, very tough.
West Ham need to find some
West Ham are in a bit of a bin at the moment. Leicester will be fine. They've got Manson to come back from injury.
It wasn't. Sorry, we have to mention this last night.
Yeah, but that is what I was going to get onto next in chat, because X said Paul Voutface. That's the new David Luiz.
No.
Yeah, so that's disrespectful for David
Luiz. Had
he never did that.
It was awful. I've never watched a worse defensive display.
But never have I watched a better attacking display, though, from a centre-half. There were some really, really good
They both went top left. It was brilliant.
Yeah, he's a good
and the goals behind him. It was talented.
Mate, Nunez can't hit a barn door with a banjo, but wow, face. Brilliant finisher.
What's happened here?
So the ref...
Fourth official's cold. He just wants to jump.
The officials need to change... No, I think he's changing up, isn't he? Maybe he was going to ref and he's now fourth official. Maybe he's hurt something. I don't know. But Anthony Taylor was supposed to be the ref.
I think he just wants layers on.
I don't think they've paused the game so the full official can get a cut.
There's Anthony Taylor. Something's happened, obviously. We're now about to kick off.
Taylor had his refereeing licence taken away from him,
but no one's told him yet.
So let's do it. Right, we are now underway. Aaron Ramsdale starting very high up the pitch, so they can try and pump it along and see what comes of it. Nothing, as always. Yeah, Moise Caicedo obviously missing from the lineup tonight. That is a big miss. It's due to suspension. I've just realised. Probably should have known that.
Who's missing?
Moise Caicedo.
Ah, right.
That's why Billy Gilmore starts, obviously.
Billy Gilmore's got an opportunity to prove himself now.
Yeah, hopefully he takes it with both hands.
Because he kind of had the potential with Chelsea, but never really lived up to it.
Also, Exo's gone for my prediction, but the other way around. 3-2 Arsenal with a Trossard double and goals from Saka, Martinelli and
That's
Nketiah.
good to know. Goals scored in the first 15 minutes. Brighton scored the most, but Arsenal conceded the least, which is none. They have not conceded in the first 15 minutes this season.
Well, we're not going to see it. I don't think we'll see a goal first 15 minutes here. Here's Martin Odegaard driving the ball forwards for Arsenal. Still going. Martin Odegaard tries to get it across to Xhaka, but that is a good interception from Tariq Lamptey. And now Lamptey can drive. Intercepted. Zinchenko to Martinelli. Can he get a shot away? It's blocked, deflects, falls to Saka, and it's 1-0 Arsenal. It took him a minute, but Arsenal found the goal. Well, and this is why Arsenal are top of the league. They are clinical.
I was gonna say
Martinelli picks up the ball.
Is to keep them tight. Don't concede first 10 minutes. That's gone out the window.
They've failed that already. The game just felt very
just going 100 mile an hour.
Yeah, very energetic, very chaotic. Martinelli picks up the ball on the edge. He fires one off. It is blocked by Lewis Dunk. Levi Colwill gets a touch on it. It falls to Saka. And Saka finishes.
And when Martinelli's got the ball because there's not a right back.
Get it gone after a minute.
Yeah. And then
the deflection's not nice. Saka unmarked. Back post. Finishes it well.
I mean, that is poor from Brighton. Fair enough to Arsenal.
Should have kept him in the fantasy team.
They came out fast, but...
Yeah.
That's poor from Brighton. And now they've got to find a way back to Saka's 6th goal this season.
Yeah, I favoured Odegaard because he's got more contributions in total, but...
And it only took a minute.
And he is cheaper, obviously. Good to see this won't be a 0-0. Yeah, no, guaranteed not a 0-0 now. I said there'll be a lot of goals.
I'm glad Joel Veltman doesn't start because he's in my fantasy team.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't want to... They want to use the Tariq Lamptey curse against Arsenal.
Now if you're Brighton... You keep everything tight and do not concede a second.
Or go for a goal.
No, if you concede a second, you're out.
Nah, you're not. You can score 2 goals against Arsenal. No. They're good, but they're not Man City. They're not unstoppable.
They look like it at the moment.
No, but if Haaland scores another, then Everton had no chance.
Is that it? Is that the only team they've lost to?
Who, Arsenal? Yeah. They've looked good. But they've not played City yet. They've not played... Oh, they have played Chelsea. They played them just before winter, didn't they?
Slap.
No, Pascal Gross wins the ball back, wants to drive it forward, but... Solly March wins the ball back.
Scored that terrible goal from the corner.
Yeah. Also, X had asked, do you think Caicedo is worth 70 mil?
No.
I don't think he's worth 70, but he's not far off that.
He's good, but 70's a bit too much.
I'd definitely pay around 50 for him.
I mean, look how much Enzo Fernandez is flying around for.
Exactly. Caicedo for 70 might be a bargain. The problem for anyone wanting to negotiate with Brighton, especially Chelsea, who are most heavily linked with Caicedo, is that they've already paid a premium for Cucurella, and Brighton don't have to sell, so they will demand a premium. Oh, that's a really nice turn from Zinchenko. A big save from Robert Sanchez. He's fuming at his defenders once again.
I'm not surprised because Zinchenko puts that past him. That's 2-0 in 3 minutes.
Yeah, they need to wake up a little here, because if not, Arsenal are going to sink Brighton without a trace.
I was going to say, Brighton are still in bed. They're still in the changing rooms.
Yeah. They
haven't come out at all. They might as well not bothered.
Martinelli corner now. We've seen Arsenal prowess from corners before. They've got aerial presence. They've got Saliba. They've got Gabriel. Even Thomas Partey's currently facing Tariq Lamptey, so I'd back him to win a header.
Yeah. I was going to say, Lamptey comes up to Partey's shoulder.
They're not Man City. City have conceded 16 goals this season. Liverpool conceded 19, and everyone's saying how poor they've been defensively. Yeah, but City, I feel, unless it's a big club, they don't concede more than 2. You might get a 1-1. Well, I guess Newcastle scored 3 against them, didn't they? But
and Liverpool just pay centre halves to score goals for them.
Yeah, I was going to say, without face, some brilliant.
Because I look at the rest of the match. If he doesn't score his 2 own goals, Leicester win that game.
Or Salah has to do something for my FPL.
Yeah, or Liverpool have to create something of their own.
Oh, Odegaard under pressure there. Goes back to Saliba. Saliba looks a little nervy, but he turns and knocks it back to Ramsdale.
Liverpool haven't lost this season when they're scoring first, but even they've only lost one game. Arsenal, sorry. They're only losses to United, so those stats are like, you might as well say they haven't lost shit.
But at least they're not going invincible, because if they went invincible twice...
That would be ridiculous.
That would be.
But it's not even like they've done it back to back. It's not in the same team. Two different generations.
But I mean, that would be more insane. If you went 2 Premier League seasons without conceding... If you went 2 seasons without conceding, that would be completely insane. If you went 2 seasons without losing, though, that would still be...
That's when you did the invincible season, but didn't they draw more games than they won?
No, they drew a lot.
I was to say, that is the thing. You'd have to draw a lot. But I guess it works, isn't it? It's better than losing.
I won the title, didn't they? They didn't lose a game. So. It's still a magical team. It's not like they got away with... Like, technically, though, you could go invincible and still get relegated.
Yeah, because you could just get a point every game.
Yeah, you could have the best defence in the league but not be able to score.
You go invincible, you still go down. Odegaard, Liverpool for a second.
40 points is the magical tally.
Cuts in. That's a good block.
40 points is the magical tally. You would not reach that if you drew every game.
No.
So... Yeah, maybe defence isn't
equally, looking at the way this season, if Forest draw every game, they might do alright.
Yeah. Better than they have been, certainly.
So who's around them?
Yeah, if you took 38 points, though, you'd have to hope some other teams had some...
Absolute shock. Yeah, like Stoke levels of bad.
You'd want like a Derby County. 5-pointer or something, yeah.
Yeah, not Stoke. At least Stoke did also do horrifically.
In general.
Yeah. Stoke, they're just bad. They're Peter Crouch and Jonathan Wilder.
City haven't looked good defensively this season. No, I don't think they have. No, you're spot on there, but...
They never really do.
No, the thing for Liverpool is even though they've never looked sensational defensively, they've always had Alisson, and I think he's a much better keeper than Ederson. Ederson's sensational with the ball at his feet, and he's much more suited to being a modern goalkeeper than Alisson is, but in terms of actually saving things, Alisson's quality. But Ederson suits City. City don't intend to let the opposition have a shot.
They just need a goalkeeper who's going to come sprinting out to the halfway line when the ball gets over the top.
Exactly. Arsenal have a 69% chance of winning now.
But what I do like is the fact that it's now proving how Ruben Dias managed to cheat his way to that Defender of the Year award. Sorry, Player of the Year award. As a joke. He's so overrated.
Alright, Anthony Taylor's annoyed about something.
Again, just, play on. Don't make it about yourself.
Maybe I'd keep it to take it. Who knows?
They keep it, but the ball's moving. The ball's rolling.
I thought Cole took it.
Oh. No, you're allowed to do that. Oh, Anthony Taylor's a joke.
But Lallana's giving chase.
I would not be scared if Aaron Lallana was chasing me while I had the football.
Ramsdale, party. Back to Ramsdale.
He's been big for Arsenal this season, Ramsdale. As much as I say he's a theatrical goalkeeper.
And that's a good distribution to Zinchenko. Xhaka. I was going to say Zaha.
I think he's theatrical, but he makes the saves.
Yeah, and he's a good character. You need characters in a team, especially if you're going to try and win a league.
Exactly.
Here's Robert Sanchez.
That's been a very fast 8 minutes.
Plays it forward, Saka cuts it out. Can't quite get there though. It's going to be with Matoma. Here's Gross. Arsenal just look imperious. I'd say that. Trossard's could be invited. No, again, just covered off nicely by Saliba.
What a season he's had, Saliba.
Yeah, he's sort of he's gone from reject.
Yeah, it's one of the most catchy but annoying songs in the world.
Yeah.
I think I'll always remember William Saliba because that one Bournemouth game. I just don't get that. It just shows how much Arsenal fans are loving this season. I don't blame them. It's the first season we've actually been any good, and they've been brilliant. So they might as well sing about a bloke for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Even if it does get really repetitive.
And you've got to enjoy it while you're on top, because Arsenal know that the Arsenal fans, well, they should know at least, that this won't last forever.
But as it stands,
their team looks stronger at the moment.
As a 7 points clear at the top of the table, if Chelsea was 7 points clear at the top of the table, I'd spend every single minute of my life singing Chelsea songs and just absolutely loving it. I'd make sure everyone knew that we're 7 points clear at the top of the table.
Oh, I don't need to play that for stupid in my view. He's in because March does try it. It's not going to get there though. Yeah, number 7.
Oh, yeah, that's what he should.
Stupinan and Saka fighting for the ball. It goes out, and it is a Brighton throw. Can they grow something from this Brighton? I feel like Brighton, they're definitely a good side. They can definitely do stuff, but they've not had a shot yet.
You look at possession's equal, but
Arsenal are really trying to defensively. The problem is Brighton keep trying to play over the top and it's not working. They need to camp Arsenal in their half and then try and create something. Here's Solly March.
I mean, they do miss a striker.
Who, Brighton?
Yeah.
I think Trossard's acted well in that role.
I know there's no presence up there at the moment. Like in a game like this,
yeah, Welbeck obviously still out with a knock.
You need someone that's going to challenge Gabriel and Saliba.
Dunk. Could he challenge Gabriel?
Like, who's there now? Where is Trossard?
He's moved slightly more out to the left. Look. You can see him drifting.
Yeah. That's probably got no one
near
out
Anthony
there
Taylor. Taylor's marking him out of the game.
No
Lamptey. Gilmour tries to play it forward. Dispossessed. Here's Lallana though. Saliba loses it. Gilmour bursts forward. Knocks it out wide. Matoma brings it. Manages just about to bring it down. It's a bit clumsy between him and Estupiñán, but it gets the job done. Now back with Colwill. Levi Colwill's a sensational player, has to be said. I'm very excited to see him return from loan and hopefully get good minutes at Chelsea.
Especially when Chelsea centre-halves aren't the best at the moment.
March? I don't know. I think we've looked all right. Especially considering we're having to adapt from a 3 to a 2 now. Fullbacks we need, yeah.
So we have no fullbacks because Chilwell never has any limbs and Reece James's knees can't stay together for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, right back's a massive issue because as Azpilicueta starts tomorrow, might as well not turn up.
Who have we got? Forest. I don't know. It's Forest.
Yeah, but Brennan Johnson will have acres to work with, mate. He'll get a goal. He'll be one of those players like Robinson, is that his name?
Forest away.
West Brom. There's loads of these,
Cam Robinson.
naff players that just do nothing any other time, but when they play Chelsea, they're mint. Like David McGoldrick's the same.
Welbeck.
Yeah, to be fair, he does stuff.
I'm Jaron Braithwaite for Everton.
Yeah, he scored a header and I haven't seen him since.
I know, exactly.
That was during the height of COVID when no one had any players. Do you think Enzo Fernandez is worth 120 mil? No, but that's what winning the World Cup and being the golden boy at that tournament does for you.
Yeah. If I did that, I'd be worth a bit more than nothing.
And that's what being at a club like Benfica. It will raise your price because Benfica...
You look at who they've sold in recent years.
Because of the talent that they've sold before, clubs are more willing to pay a premium.
How much was Felix in the end?
120.
Exactly.
I've not seen the bloke since. He looks really good now, but he doesn't do well in that latest system. Hopefully he joins Chelsea. Loan move has been linked. Love Felix, fantastic player.
Solly March, but Saliba's going to get there before.
Trossard gets there, and then Saliba clears it, but it's with March. Brighton could have a chance. I don't know why he's had a shot. That was completely brain dead.
There's a bloke standing right in front of him. Can you not see him?
Gilmour. Back to Colwill. Dunk. There's Dunk. The old head in what is otherwise a very young team. Well, Lallana as well, you could argue.
Brighton side, apart, you're probably sticking with March and Dunk as the only survivors from the last few years.
But it's a very good team. And Gross as well, I'd argue. He's been around the last few years.
I'm trying to think of the team that came up to the Championship in, 2018?
No, they came up until he's 15-ish.
Did they?
Yeah, Brighton's been around a while.
Have they?
In the Prem? Yeah.
I didn't realise this. I thought they were... I suppose.
March. Tries to play around the corner, but it just zips off Zinchenko and away from Lamptey. Out of play for a Brighton throw.
I'll be honest, since Arsenal scored, Brighton been the better side.
Yeah, they look stronger. They're attacking Arsenal.
They've woke up.
Because they have to. Arsenal there's no need for Arsenal to panic here. They don't need to go hell for leather to press the ball. Whereas Brighton, they're already 1-0 down. They've sort of got to push for an early goal. If not, they are in a spot bother.
Wow, West got Arsenal the best team away this season. The team at the 7 was clear at the top of the league. Yeah. I am surprised.
Gross goes to Sanchez. Here's Colwill. Looking for that forward pass. Manages to pick out Trossard, but Saliba puts in a good challenge.
Here's got to be stronger there, Trossard.
That is a terrible ball, but he's bailed out by Saka. White.
He felt like that was going off.
That's what I'm saying.
But well off.
Yeah.
I think it can't slow down if it reaches Saka.
To be honest, I think you're getting Felix because United cannot negotiate at all. Like you're linked to Gakpo, he's going to United. Eric Ten Hag and him have the same agent. Yeah, well, Gakpo's going to Liverpool, isn't he, now?
The Villa fans are still dreaming of João Felix.
That ain't happening.
You never know.
Just isn't happening. He wouldn't be interested.
Will you not?
He wants to play Champions League football, which is another thing that Chelsea have going in their favour over the likes of Manchester United.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool have no need for them. City probably don't. They've got Alvarez and Haaland, obviously.
Yeah, but City just buy people.
Yeah, I feel like Fitch would be a perfect fit at City as well. But I think he can be a perfect fit at Chelsea if Chelsea fit him in. But
my worry is that this is one thing with City.
Here's
Haaland is 22.
I thought he was going to play that ball to Trossard. He
That's good
didn't.
football.
Trossard stopped to get annoyed, and now he's not in the right position. But it does fall to Lallana. Trossard takes aim, and to be fair, it wasn't far away at all. And yeah,
Haaland's 22.
Forced into a save.
Realistically, he can keep this form up for the next 8 years.
Yeah, Lamptey cuts it back. Lallana lays it off. Trossard. The effort isn't stunning, but it comes off an Arsenal player in there somewhere. I think it's Partey.
No, I think he kicked his own foot. I think he kicked it into his own foot. Which is why it's still kept.
No, that's a corner.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
So it's definitely come off an Arsenal player somewhere in there.
Cool. They got some big aerial threats. Brighton.
Yeah.
Ball it. That's a terrible ball in. I'm sorry. That is
And
awful.
Ketia heads away. Both Saka and Ketia are applying pressure. Here's a Stupinan. And they're retaking the corner.
Moving. How does he know that?
I don't know. Are Brighton always like spinning the ball just before they take it? Or rolling or something? Because every time they try and take a set piece tonight, no.
How is the ball moving?
Taylor's
for a
like,
corner?
yeah, mate. That's.
And why does
roll
he
that
take
one
so
back.
long to?
Establish that? Yeah.
Because how would he know after the corner's taken the ball's moving?
Yeah. As Chelsea fan, has this been a good game week so far?
Oh, no, I can't watch somebody's corners. He's lucky. He is so lucky he's got a corner out of that. Because that was just going into the side netting if Nketiah didn't feel like he had to kick it out.
Yeah.
Dear oh dear. It's third time lucky now for Gross. He's got to try and get. He's actually in a dangerous position.
Yeah, as Chelsea fan, I'm buzzing. Newcastle dropping points. The problem is Liverpool United both got wins. So, doesn't really do much for us. Newcastle
Someone's
dropping
on the
points.
floor now. March. I've never known it to take so
This is
long to
such
get
a
through
faff.
a corner. First the ball was moving, then
Yeah.
one got kicked off, and then
Onto the stream, Sarah Goodhand just comments Arsenal. Presume that's who you're either supporting or predicting to win. Fair enough. Fairly safe prediction.
right corner.
Arsenal already won up.
That one's on more than the money, and that one's nearly
forced
going
off the line by Gabriel.
That was a better corner, but no one's going to meet it. Still alive for Brighton though.
Yeah, if only Brighton had someone that could just bundle that over the
So-
line.
That's usually where Lewis Dunk is,
Yeah.
just to get any part of his body onto it to knock it over the line.
I feel like Brighton are just missing a bit of steel. Like if you look at their team, they're all the same profile of player.
Do you
like,
mean you
they're-
take
yeah.
quick forwards. And
Even
out
like
of the line.
Billy Gilmore and Pascal Gross, that is the shortest pivot in the world.
So look at him.
And when you add Casado, that doesn't
You
add
need
height.
someone massive.
Exactly.
But I'd say stick him up front.
A brute.
He's got no presence. Go buy just Wout Weghorst.
Mitrovic.
He's not going to leave, is he?
Probably not. Let's do it now. This is a really good drive.
And he just kicked it into the then defender. Is that not a handball? He won it. Brighton won it.
It's really good though from Ben White to drive out.
No, I like Ben
And now he
White.
can play it
And he's
forward.
kicked
Is
it off.
Saka
Now
is
it's
going to
just
get
stay
that.
on.
That's a brilliant ball forwards from White. Saka
Wow.
has White in support. Will he use him? No. Opts against it. Puts a ball just in the general
Different colour.
in the box. And it's cleared. And now
Not really seen
Matoma
much
can
from
break.
Matoma.
Brighton can fly
This
here.
season
Here
in
comes
general.
Matoma.
I
disagree. I think he's looked all right so
I think I'm
far.
about to eat my words. That's a terrible.
Tries to
I'm
play it
definitely
forward.
not
Trossard
eating
isn't
any of my
getting there.
words.
No, we've definitely seen glimpses from him, but I agree that we've not seen him consistently enough.
Haven't really watched much for Brighton, do you? They're never on TV.
No, even like their 3-3 with Liverpool wasn't broadcasted, was it? It was a 3 o'clock.
Because they aren't really part of the big six, are they?
No, even though they have been really good this season. And when they are on TV, it's like a Friday or Monday night game, which are not too asked about. Like they've got Palace or
Yeah. I think it's
They're
the first time
playing
I've watched
for
them on
them.
TFC Live, isn't it not?
probably. I can't think of another occasion we've chucked on a bit of
But
Brighton,
I've
but they
watched
have been
Everton
one of the
and West
better.
Ham.
They are in the top lot this season
Yes,
in terms of
I watched
performances.
Fulham at one point. No, probably not.
Well, you never know.
And the Carroll Cup final.
We have a really dry week.
City versus some random team to get battered.
Yeah, we've got a lovely double up on Carabao Cup final day.
It's probably City, but
Chelsea face Tottenham, and then we've got the Carabao Cup final. Zinchenko, Odegaard, can he get a shot away? No. Here's Odegaard. Here's Zinchenko. Sorry, Martinelli. Can he cross? Again, the answer seems to be no. Finds Odegaard. Odegaard slips it through the legs. Martinelli plays it across the area, but Brighton do enough to get it away. Now they're trying to break. Here's Trossard.
Trossard did not want that pass back.
Plays it forward. Can Matoma get there? I don't think he can, but he fights Partey for it, and Partey has to go backwards to Ramsdale. This has been a good attack from Brighton so far on Arsenal's lead. They're not just sitting down and allowing Arsenal to dominate them.
Which is good. Here come Arsenal again.
Odegaard finds Martinelli.
This is a good chance.
Martinelli thought he might have a shot. Tarek Lamptey's doing well to keep him quiet thus far.
Gabriel
goes out wide. Here's Zinchenko. Inside Matoma to Trossard. Trossard, can he finish? Yes, he can. My favourite commentary: Brighton 4, Chelsea 1. Yeah, don't talk about that game though. That game didn't happen.
I don't remember that one actually.
I do. You should.
I pretend not to. Like I remember the Leeds game and the Everton game with Ramsdale and the Brighton game with.
Everton was last season.
I even remember the Papa Cisse goal when he scored that absolute worldie against us for Newcastle and they won 2-1.
Martinelli's involved. I don't think he's going to keep that on. No, he doesn't. That's going to be a Brighton throw deep in their own half. Yeah, Martinelli, usually so excellent for Arsenal, has been kept very quiet tonight. This was a big chance. Tries to nod it across the box, but Caldwell stops it. That's fantastic from Odegaard.
He is class.
He's a very, very good player.
Imagine if Norway had gone to the World Cup.
Imagine Norway at 2026. They'll have Odegaard.
Haaland.
Who will be not even 30 yet, I don't think. Haaland, who will be approaching 26.
Man,
you will have...
Haaland is still going to dominate the European leagues for 10
they'll have
years.
Hjulmand, the young striker, just coming through now.
It's got to be
Datra Fofana is Norwegian as well, so they'll have 3 strikers and an attacking midfield. I don't know how that makes a team, but they'll make it work.
It will somehow.
Don't know of any other Norwegians. They've got Sorloth as well, don't they? Josh King.
Yeah.
They've just got strikers.
I've actually got any defenders I know off the top of my head.
Yeah, no, I can't think of anyone other than Odegaard, Haaland, Sorloth, King and the rest. But here's Martinelli. It's a really good drive. Gets the ball to Odegaard. Odegaard, a lot of men around him, and he loses possession. Here's Gross. Don't know why he's played to Lallana there and they lose possession. Partey finds Saka in acres.
Going to play on Saka. Blocked.
Again, I don't know why he didn't just play that across to Odegaard. Saka's decision making so far has been poor. Finish was great, don't get me wrong.
Gross was thinking there either.
He is offside.
How has Lallana not seen that?
I guess through the bodies. But look, cut it back. Odegaard on the edge.
Yeah.
Can't understand that one from Saka again. It's the second time now. He's been in a good area and the decision's just been poor. I mean, it wouldn't have counted anyway, so...
Yeah. Now a corner for
Arsenal.
Perhaps
relief, because they are going to get a corner now, which they could convert.
Yeah. They got, again, big aerial threats. Mismatches. Why...
Saka's taking his time.
Why is Gross marking Gabriel? Why is Lamptey on Partey?
I don't know. I just feel like it's going to end badly. They've got a lot of short players from Brighton Arsenal with a lot of tall players. Caldwell clears directly up in the air. It's challenge Partey and it's over.
Deflected over the bar.
Sanchez is not happy about something. I think it's about the amount of players on top of him. But
I'm actually happy to say that because he could have given a foul, but given goalkeeper protection. But no, wasn't a foul.
Yeah, he's waffling. Sanchez, I don't know what he's complaining about.
Was it the first one on the line where Saliba was backing into him? I don't know,
but get on with it, mate. You've not conceded.
Another corner then.
Get up, carry on. There are a lot of bodies in that 6-yard box now. Brighton struggling to deal with it. Martinelli, the delivery's good. Sanchez gets a hand to it. And now Brighton will try and play out. Matoma trying to get around Bukayo Saka. Has he got an option to play forward to? He does. Pascal Gross. Feels so messy from Brighton every time they get it forward, but they've somehow formulated some sort of attack here. A Stupinan. It's a terrible switch to play with his weak foot. It's worked though. Here's Trossard. Plays it forward. Marches in behind now. Can he knock it past Zinchenko? March. Driving forward, gets it across the box, and there's no one there.
That's what I mean by the presence of a striker.
Trossard came so deep, but he'll get a shot away now, and that was a great effort.
Corner.
Forces a save out of Ramsdale. Brighton bringing the pressure now. against Arsenal. This was brilliant from March.
Who was
Beat Zinchenko, got it across, and Lallana. If Lallana runs there,
Matoma's not running in far post.
That's he knuckleballs. It gets a lot of curl behind that. A lot of power from Leandro Trossard. But he sort of need to just arrow that into the corner rather than arrow it at the keeper.
Right, March this time on the corners, not gross. Can we see some better corners?
Hopefully so, because those gross corners left a lot to either side. Solly March from the corner. It's a delivery to the back post, but no one's arriving to it. A Stupman backs out the challenge. Lamptey Saka knocks it past him. Sorry. Here's Tariq Lamptey. Receives the pass from Gilmour and sprays it out wide. Solly March wants to come in and cross, and Nketiah won't let him though. He's been shoved by Eddie Nketiah. Poor, absolutely poor. Yeah. If you're in chat and haven't said anything, make sure to do so. Give us your thoughts on the first 25 minutes. Because I'll be honest, I think Brighton looked the better team thus far. But I guess Arsenal don't really need to do a lot, considering they're 1 up. Oh, I don't think my chat's updating, but yeah, welcome to the stream, Ryan. I thought there's nothing in chat, but look at the laptop, there is a lot going on, so yeah, thanks.
But yeah, welcome to the stream, Ryan. He's put his hand in the
with the classic high full stop.
He wants a high five, look at him. Someone give him a high five.
With Kurt Gakpo, I'm more interested in who will take corners for Liverpool than how he'll actually do. Great. That is the main
He'll be better
concern.
Than Nunes.
What, taking corners?
He'll be better. I don't think... Could Nunes even do... Imagine that's his one secret talent.
But he'd never do it because he's tall. Give him the box, mate.
He's not very good at headers, is he?
He's not very good at finishing
he's not very
chances.
Good at anything.
Well, he's good at being chaotic, as is the only word I've ever seen used to describe him.
Well, don't forget that Jamie Carragher said he's always involved.
He is always
That's
involved.
What matters. You might get any goal contributions as a striker, but as long as you're always involved.
Yeah, exactly. Well, my thoughts, Arsenal have been great since the goal. Brighton slightly better. Yeah, I think I'd agree with that.
Garrett just kicked out into the air.
I'd agree with you, Eric said. Xhaka gets it across. His party. Finds White out wide.
Arsenal comfortable. And I think that's the difference we've seen in this game.
Saka's gone down off the ball. Taylor waves, get up.
I don't know what happened.
Here's Odegaard. Nice, a nice little ball forwards to Nketiah.
Controversy to happen.
Nketiah, Zinchenko, Xhaka, Martinelli.
It's good football.
Xhaka. Here's Martinelli. Options in the box, we can get the ball in. But Lamptey's just making sure he's not doing anything. He's kept him completely quiet tonight, and he's lost the ball again, Martinelli. Lamptey goes down, and he has won a free kick. Yeah, I feel like Martinelli's really, really struggling against Lamptey. Lamptey's kept him quiet.
That is a good game. He has.
And you might have a problem with having Joel Veltman in your team. Because I don't think he's going to be playing many games after this performance.
That's right, because Semedo gets subbed in on 5.
Yeah.
Well, I benched Ez. I've had an absolute stinker, I'll be honest.
On FPL, yeah, I've got Odegaard who's not done anything yet.
Has he not? No, he hasn't.
No, he wasn't involved in the goal. I think it came from Nketiah. Or Cole will, so no assist will be credited.
Oh, deflected. It was Mane's shot that deflected, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know whether Nketiah touched it, though. He might have got his little scrape on it.
He deflected Trossard back to Gilmour.
Gets it to a Stupinam. The delivery isn't bad at all, but it's on the keeper and no one's going to challenge that.
Even
when you've got Trossard on the box, you can't float the ball.
You've either got low
common sense will tell you that.
Oh, and Nketiah's done really well. Oh, that's soft from Taylor.
It's Taylor, what did you expect?
Nketiah's done well to beat Dunk to that, but Dunk's gone down. Is it a foul?
No, if it's a head injury, it's not like you can...
No, that's not a foul.
Yeah, that's very soft.
I'm one of Nketiah's biggest critics, but he's done well there.
You are. You're a critic of any other youngster who doesn't play for Chelsea.
No, I'm not.
Elliot.
That's 2.
Nketiah.
That's 2.
Bajkatic.
I don't mind Bajkatic.
Probably Dauk, after watching him play once. Here's Odegaard. Gets it to Saka. Saka crosses. Martinelli on the edge. Can't shoot. Yeah, Lamptey's been sensational. Best player on the pitch so far.
Stuck in. Just Brighton need a bit more quality going forwards.
Well, he's nullified a threat that not many other teams have been able to nullify.
And it's heavy touch there. I think Billy Gilmore didn't play that ball into Lamptey's stride. He played it at Lamptey.
That is twice now that Lamptey's tried to drive that ball forwards. It's just not...
First time resulted in a goal.
Exactly.
So maybe don't drive forward.
Or drive forwards in a wider area.
So the one goal came from when Lamptey wasn't on Martinelli.
Yeah.
Since then I haven't seen anything.
Mane was able to get a shot away, it was deflected and it fell to Saka who finished it. Whereas Lamptey's kept Mane completely quiet, not even allowed him to get a shot away that could be deflected. Or even go in, obviously.
Stoopman to Colwell.
Colwell's not looked bad so far, not had a lot to do.
First half an hour,
yeah, it's done.
Brighton been the better side.
And everyone was bad for
Arsenal
Brighton. Regarding the goal. Lamptey.
Oh yeah, shocking defending from the whole team.
Cole, yeah, and just no one marking Saka at the back post. Yeah, that was just a finish. In 29 minutes since, though, Brighton have looked very, very good. That's a great ball from Gilmore, but no one getting to that.
Bit too much on it.
Yeah, right idea, though.
Yeah. And he's won it back there, that's good. That's not...
Imagine being a 27-year-old French left-back and you get your career ended by a 17-year-old Scottish winger. I'm talking about Digne and Doak.
Hardly end his career. He did one good dribble.
There's Carl. Well, I guess we'll see. Maybe Young will start instead.
Anyway, God. I love Ashley Young though. No, but I'll tell you now, when Digne's playing
back to Ramsdale and there was pressure on him.
Talk.
But Aston Villa playing in Europe, I will be stunned.
I think it's possible under Emery.
No, I think you're waffling.
Delafeu's stats look good. I mean, we're interested in Delafeu, but I don't know.
Stats? It's not FIFA, right?
No, that's what I was going to say.
Great crossing, great finishing.
His contributions that look great, but it is the Serie A, and that is
a league where no one scores ever.
Yeah, and it is levels below the Premier League. We see that with with other players that have come across. He didn't rip it up at Watford.
Well, how many players? I mean, Lukaku would be the only one that I'd say did really well in the Serie A, then tried to come across.
Higuain.
Had to come back. Yeah, but Higuain wasn't prime Higuain that came to England, was it? Mate, he was about 50.
Really good foot from Brighton.
Saliba, has given free kick.
That's not a free kick, he's given a throw.
I can't tell with Anthony Taylor.
I don't know. We can't just whistle. I think he has.
If you could change one rule and put what would it be, and it can't be like Chelsea win every game.
It's a rule, it's not a rule. We've got to change a rule, we can't create a rule. If you could change one...
Offside. Bin it off.
No.
Why not?
Because strikers could just stand on the edge of the area.
And then there'd be one man down in the defensive third.
Yeah, and long ball over top, bang, goal.
I don't think anyone would do that. Maybe a Burnley, but then you just sit a defender deep. If there's no offside, there's no consequence, so why not just have a defender deep? If they try and play their striker forwards. Kick clash. I feel like it causes too many problems. What are you going to do? Not allow two clubs to have the same design.
No,
so Stoke and Sunderland are in the same. What, you want everyone to kick clash?
Yeah, it's brilliant, wouldn't it?
That would be horrific.
They're
just you're not allowed to make a way in third anymore. You just got a clash.
Yeah. If you clash, you clash.
That is an atrocious rule.
So when, I don't know...
You're ruining football,
Arsenal play Liverpool, it's just all red.
Trossard's got the ball in behind, by the way.
Oh, flags on. Don't put your... What? That's the rule I'd fix. Everyone listens to the same rule. I'd make a rule that means everyone has to follow the same rule.
I think I changed part of the offside rule, says X said.
Part of it? What part?
I'd change the rule where 2-foot challenges are red.
I'd change the rules so Anthony Taylor's not allowed to referee a football game ever again.
I'd change handballs.
To what? You can smack them all the goal? Well, no, that's just handball.
No, you can't pick it up, but if you want to slap it in the, you can't score with your hand and you can't pick it up, but you can control it and then finish it.
There's a long ball, you can smack it across the box.
Yeah, you can't be running through on goal, pick up the ball and volley it in, but you could
basketball dribble.
Yeah, you could slap it up in the air if you want.
Yeah, okay.
That would really revolutionise the game.
I would make it so referees have to get checked to see if they're actually competent.
If the player starts in an offside position when the pass begins but receives in an onside position, it shouldn't be considered offside because there's no advantage. But how would you play it? Would you have it the other way around as well? If someone starts in an onside position but runs offside, I guess that's just being smart, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not going to happen though because we aren't in contact with anyone at PGMOL. Speaking of referees though,
should we get rid of them?
No. Howard Webb is now head of VAR.
Changed the rule that Lahoz is banned from refereeing forever. Did you see that Barcelona
Yeah,
Espanyol
Barcelona
game?
Espanyol gave around 2 red cards, didn't he?
Gave out 13 yellow cards and sent 2 players off. The same referee gave 17 yellow cards in Argentina and Netherlands. Yeah. That game was good fun though. I enjoyed that.
Exactly. I kind of like games with lots of cards and fights.
Especially if a team I don't care about. If it's two
from a
teams
neutral
I'm
point of
not.
view. Because it riles up teams, doesn't it? It riles up teams when their players keep getting booked.
And then you get more cards.
And then they all rile up each other, and they just start beating
and then you see like Koopmans put the ball to Vagos in the last minute and score.
And Paredes smacking a ball at a bench, and then
Yeah.
and then 15 hour.
When the ref is terrible but not biased, just terrible
Yeah.
in both directions, so
Yeah.
everyone's angry.
That's the problem with Anthony Taylor is he's always terrible but biased
he's
towards anyone
horrific,
playing
right.
Chelsea.
Biased to Arsenal.
Yeah, sorry, biased
Loves
to
Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal is his club.
Yeah. Battle of the Bridge. That was Clattenburg, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that man should never, ever be allowed to referee.
I like Clattenburg. He did the what's it called? Sidemen charity match. Yeah.
But, yes, but he was awful in the Premier League.
So for the charity match.
No.
Should have allowed the speed
He
goal.
he shouldn't have said speed off at one point. Obviously joking. But yeah, I mean, look at that. Brighton, much better.
65% possession. Zerbi's going to be pleased with the... Got to look at the positives and be pleased.
It's just
but
Brighton,
not
right?
enough touches in the opposition box.
It's the problem with Brighton. All they do is have the ball.
Yeah, but no one in the box. They can't fit. They
They haven't
can't
got a
score.
striker.
Yeah, you'd really think it'd be simple. Just buy a striker, and you'll win the
You
league.
should loan like Breuer or someone.
He's injured for 6 months. That'd be pointless.
Yeah, don't loan him now.
Well, they could get like when Datro Fofana joins Chelsea, which is done now, isn't it? So they could loan him. Apparently, PSV are going to loan him, put in a bid. But if we're going to loan to PSV, why don't we loan to Vitesse?
But Dortmund have got 50,000 strikers.
Makoko.
I
don't think they're going to... I mean, one, he's not even 18 yet, is he, Makoko?
No.
He's still 17, so you can't loan him abroad. So Brighton can't do that, even if they wanted to. Because so you can't, like, send a kid
Who's the Brighton?
to
Paul
Brighton.
Vanna.
What?
So he's the Bayern Munich striker.
He's not a striker, he's a winger.
Oh.
They got Matthias Tell, who can play either up front or on the wing,
Get him.
but he's also 17.
No, don't get him.
Can't send him abroad either.
Even Nketiah.
Don't know. Why would Arsenal let Nketiah leave on loan? That means their backup striker is no one.
Martinelli.
Like, he's not a striker, though.
Oh, we can play. Hang on, here come Arsenal again. Odegaard.
Why? Corner well.
I'm just trying to think of strikers, to be honest.
Brighton dropped from 4th to 8th, and they've also gone out of the Carabao Cup to Charlton. Yeah, but Charlton go tight. They got like Jessica and Raksaki, right?
I mean, the Carabao Cup is literally just City and United left.
Crystal Palace.
Everyone else is out.
Tottenham,
Out.
are they? Oh yeah, they lost to someone.
Yeah.
Liverpool?
FA Cup. And the FA Cup, Chelsea could probably go out.
Who's in the Carabao?
Liverpool lost to City. City and United.
Oh, I forgot.
Because City beat Liverpool.
Yeah,
United beat
I didn't watch
Burnley.
that.
That should have been Villa. Robin Olsen handed United that game. 2-1 Old Trafford.
Yeah, he's playing against tomorrow. Exciting times. We won't be live for it, unfortunately.
I can't cope.
That'd be good fun.
I don't care if Martinez is still, you know, if his mind is still 50% celebrating. He's better than Olsen. That's a good corner. Falls to
Martin Odegaard, and it's home! What a
beauty.
finish from Martin Odegaard. Fantasy team is saved as Odegaard only performs a basketball celebration. It's a brilliant finish. I mean, it was very similar to shooting hoops. He springs...
What part of that cut?
Because he starts low and he like sort of curls it up in the air and puts it into the goal.
Right.
It's a brilliant finish as he arrows it home on the half volley. Brilliant from Martin Odegaard. Arsenal's advantage is extended. Brighton was a long way to go. Long way back now. He kicks it into the air and it pings up and into the goal.
That was a brilliant goal.
Kicks it into the floor, sorry. And Exeter said, wait, is Emi Martinez not back?
He is, but it looks like Olsen, he will favour Olsen because Emi Martinez isn't in the right frame of mind
Not
to play for Aston Villa.
Back in training about 2 days.
I say he's been back for 2 days, I think.
Yes.
But I saw a bit of fans' reaction was literally just, don't you fucking dare.
What, start
Just play Martinez. Arteta gives a thumbs up to the away fans. Brighton again. Just they have all the possession in the world, but you have to do something with it, and they've been punished for not doing anything with it. And now it's a long way back.
Time to check the FPL, I think.
I don't watch it mine.
No, I've not updated my Odegaard
Here comes
points
the
yet.
Superman. Again, a great drive, but the end product just isn't good enough.
And if Arsenal keep a clean sheet, Gabriel gets subbed in for Cancelo for me.
I have got Gabriel.
Yeah, I benched him because I thought there's a chance Brighton score.
Someone's lost their boot and is down. It's an Arsenal player. I don't know who you are.
No, they're only showing his arse currently.
What's his name?
It's Saka.
I swear he had dreads. Not
Hey,
dreads.
Saka?
No,
That's Sterling, mate.
Party. Not spiky hair.
What are you on about?
The player on the ground. I thought he had spiky hair, so I thought it was
It's not
Partey.
Thomas Partey, it's Saka.
Oh.
But you said Partey when his face came up, so what the hell were you looking at?
No, I thought it was Thomas Partey.
You're an idiot.
I'm not an idiot.
You are.
Yeah, he had Partey's spiky hair.
And my team's that Matt Sharpness is better than Robin Olsen. Says XZ.
There you go. It was Partey.
That wasn't.
Oh, they walked them together. Look, the hair.
It's Saka's blue boots.
Okay, I looked at the hair. It looked the same. And they've both got blue boots.
They don't.
Why? I thought leather on Monday. Oh, I'm not watching. I can't listen to Jamie Carragher commentate another game of football. Prince Junior. What?
I don't know. Maybe Brentford children are playing Liverpool children?
At 5. Pretty. I don't know what it is.
Nope, me neither.
Is it 5-year-olds?
Yeah.
Is
We won't be here for Monday's game, but we have got 2 streams coming up in the week. We're live Tuesday night, we're live Thursday night. Some big games. Arsenal, Newcastle on Tuesday, Manchester City, Chelsea on Thursday. So if we don't turn up on Thursday, you know why. That is the league. We're not covering the FA Cup. We're taking a weekend off.
Good.
Because Chelsea will lose anyway, and we're not.
They just score. They don't do anything. They're too good.
Who, Arsenal?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's nothing else going on. Newcastle.
None of the ball in this
Arsenal,
game,
Newcastle, good game.
and they're somehow winning it 2-0.
Yeah, but they won't get away with that against Newcastle. Newcastle are clinical.
Newcastle are good.
Wilson will be back fit and starting. He came on today, didn't he?
They drew 0-0 Leeds.
Yeah.
At home.
Leeds are good, mate.
No, they're not. Leeds are rubbish.
Leeds beat Chelsea. They're the best team in the world.
Leeds are awful. Yesy Marsh is in big.
Mate, they scored against City. They're not that terrible.
And so did Everton.
Yeah, but Marsh has not been backed well aboard. They've not got a left back at the entire football club. They've not got a backup DM. I've heard Leeds fans whinging. I can't remember what they were
backup DM is their left back. Yeah, I mean, Arsenal 7 points clear.
Try to play it forward.
If they manage to bottle that, I would be shocked.
Partey, Ramsdale absolutely hoofs it. Only 2 minutes left of the half. You'd imagine it's job set and done now.
They haven't played City yet. City beat them twice. That gap's down to 1 point.
Yeah, but they won't.
Why not?
Because Arsenal are good.
And?
When do Arsenal play City?
The 19th of March.
No, they play them soon.
I wouldn't know off the top of my head, funnily enough. Here's Gilmore. Blimey. Lamptey.
15th of Feb.
March.
And 26th of April.
Ball in. Over everyone. Again.
They've got.
Why are you throwing in
Wednesday the 15th of Feb they play, and that's the same night as a Champions League game. So we'll have a lot going on.
I take it City aren't in the Champions League that week.
Yeah, they've got to play 2 games at the same time. Really, really difficult fixture for them.
No, I was making sure it wasn't rearranged.
It's Dortmund-Chelsea on the same night.
Oh.
So we'll keep an eye on both.
I'd rather watch Dortmund.
Well, City-Arsenal kicks off half an hour before.
I will keep an eye on both then.
Exactly.
We'll do the double scoreboard thing.
Double screen thing.
Yeah.
Is that possible? Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it might be. Might be able to work it out. Anyway.
It is, actually.
Also, Firmino will be back, and Gakpo might make an appearance if he gets registered in time. Interesting. But on Monday, I don't see Gakpo starting in a couple days.
No, not a chance.
He might come on.
Yeah, he won't start though.
No, I don't think.
He's trained him for a day.
Well, yeah, it'll be the 2nd of January.
He can't train because he's not confirmed their plan. What happened here? Something's happened.
There's no
here.
rules, I don't think.
I think
someone's fallen in a.
No, Arsenal players want a red. It's gonna be yellow. Yellow for Gilmore. Weren't nice tackle.
Let's see it again.
Arsenal players weren't very happy.
Gilmore, it's not red at all.
He gets none.
It's not. It's definitely a yellow, but
I guess he's. I don't know.
It's not
I guess
red at
their
all.
argument would be he's got him with 2 feet and he got none of the ball.
Hasn't got him at
And it was Anthony Taylor, so I suppose if you ask the question, you never know.
Billy Gilmore booked.
He hasn't looked great.
Okay, it's hard too against Arsenal. Almost looks stunning.
Yeah.
But he's not impressed, no.
Brighton
unfortunately.
done nothing. De Zerbi, I mean, he'll be annoyed because they've had so much.
Yeah, he's got to be miffed as how they're currently losing.
absolutely
And Gabriel's been booked for complaining.
Oh, why? You're a fantasy team.
He's in Mars, so I don't know what he's doing. Just shut up and get on with it. He's getting annoyed that's not a red. You're 2-0 up.
Anthony Taylor, I guess if you just keep pushing the question, you never know. He's on 3 now, he's close to suspension. I don't need another dilemma.
Suspension, is he?
Well, he is if he gets booked again today, isn't he?
Okay, he's got a suspension, hasn't he? Yes, then. But he could get straight red. That means every player's always close to suspension in case they boot someone in the face.
You never know. It is Gabriel, he's a bit haphazard at times.
I didn't see. Mitrovic didn't get booked today. Thank God he's on 4 yellows. So that's a big fear of mine that Mitro's going to get booked and I'll go get Ivan Toney or something.
I should have kept him. I got rid of him because I thought he wouldn't be allowed to play. But apparently he's just
allowed.
What's going on? Let's go to who was that? I take it wasn't Gabriel. No, it's another yellow
Thomas
card.
Partey.
Thomas Partey.
And it is actually Partey this time.
I mean, you think it's a birthday party, amount of cards being handed out here.
Why are they handing everyone a card? That doesn't make any sense unless there's a lot of birthdays.
Well, everyone brings a card to the party, don't they?
Yeah, not for themselves.
No, you bring a card to gift the other person.
Yes. So why is the ref handing out cards?
Oh, and De Zerbi and Arteta on a few words here.
And so is Morning, who is Brighton's assistant manager.
Oh, right.
No, his initials were AM.
Oh, wait. no, he's AC.
No, that's a different bloke. AM's just walked back.
Who's a random child? It's also the coaching staff.
I'm going to guess he's a ball boy.
Yes, I say.
Not a random child who fancied watching on work experience.
Robert Sanchez goes along and out of play. Arteta's not happy. No, AM's the Arsenal guy. Look at him, he's there. He's one with arm spread.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure? I didn't know who he was. He was just behind him. It was ref talking to both managers
I think
and Morning.
Here is Matoma.
Matoma plays it to Estupinan. Estupinan looks inside. Cruyff turns Saka. Gilmore. It wasn't a cross turn, by the way. It just looked remarkably like one. Here's March.
Oh, does a little. What has he done?
I don't know. He just sort of ran into the ball.
I don't know what he's trying, and that should be the end of the half.
And it is indeed. So Checo's not even going to get the ball. He's going to let it roll out of play.
It's half
off
time.
The pitch. And that brings in a conclusion. Which made a noise there. It brings an end to the first half. 45 minutes where Arsenal, despite being dominated, have the advantage, a 2-goal advantage, and they lead Brighton at the break. And we've got 15 minutes now to talk about how that has panned out.
Yeah, that was fun. No.
Well, it's not been a bad first half. It's just not a lot's happened. Brighton look good. Arsenal haven't, but Arsenal 2-0 up. So explain that one, I guess. But
I can't. No, yeah, Brighton.
Arsenal more clinical, really.
More on the ball, but no end product at all. And I mean, the only way is I don't see anything. I don't think it's changing in the second half. I see more of the same. I think Brighton have the ball. Arsenal will score the goals. We might see a red card at this rate. You know, it's getting a bit aggressive. So you never know. That might spice up a bit, as long as it isn't Gabriel. Because that would be fuming. He's the only player I have in these 2 games.
I have, Gabriel and Odegaard.
In fantasy, obviously. I don't just have him. But yeah, Brighton will be annoyed because they've been the better team overall, but just have no end product, no clinicality, no recognised attacking threat. And Arsenal will be happy because they're winning this game 2-0 but have had none of the ball. So they probably won't be happy. Neither side will be happy. No one's going to be happy in this game.
I think Arsenal will be happy. They've got a 2-0 advantage and a tough away fixture.
But they want more of the ball.
I'm not happy that Gabriel's been booked. That's what I'm not happy about. Hopefully now Odegaard crosses it onto Gabriel's head. Like corner.
I just want to see maybe a bit more fight from Brighton.
Brighton, by the way, 0.22 XG to Arsenal's 1.34.
If you look at the possessions, ridiculous.
Yeah. So far, Brighton have been on top, but can't create a chance good enough, really.
I think right now we're just watching Brighton knock the ball around, and then Arsenal take it off them and score.
Yeah. Saka on for 3 bonus points, by the way, and Odegaard just the 2. Hopefully Odegaard doesn't set off for my FPL team.
Yeah.
Brighton 67% possession. There you go. The statistic you're talking about there, Brighton dominant with the ball, but they're not doing anything with it. So they can have all of the ball they want, but they're not. If they don't create anything, what does it matter?
I got at my FPL.
How bad?
It's quite bad.
Tell us the damage. I'm on 30 points so far. It's not been stunning.
I think I'm going to look. Hang on.
But Odegaard could save that if he picks up a few more. Another goal or an assist or something like that could be decent.
25.
That is pretty bad.
As it stands though, I'll get 5 subbed in for Veltman, not Platt, but it is bad.
It might come on.
I hope not. I benched Eze on 8. I benched Pope, who kept a clean sheet when Ederson conceded. It's not great. It's just really not great.
Yeah, I've got Gabriel on the bench, but he will get subbed in for Cancelo, so that's solid. Hopefully Arsenal keep a clean sheet now. Since
It's really not good, looking good.
The win seems to be in the bag, they might as well power on and give me some points. You're captaining Havertz for next week.
Yeah.
I see you're doing that now. Why?
He's on a double game week.
Fair enough. Should we talk about the goals?
They weren't great.
Well,
Odegaard's what? Okay, Saka's first, yeah.
It fell to
bit of fortune.
Well, Martinelli shot, deflected, full to Saka, he puts it away. Did what he had to do, didn't overcomplicate it, just finished it. And then, Odegaard's a much better strike. Falls to him on the half volley and he puts it away expertly.
Yeah, it was really good. Really, really good from Martin Odegaard. And that's what we've seen he can do. That's what we've really seen. He's a brilliant, brilliant player. And I think he joined a couple of years ago? He was the one. I think he's the one piece of the puzzle they were missing.
Odegaard.
There's been a few added as well. They're missing quite a few pieces.
I think they're still missing a piece.
Where?
I think it's more backups though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's Arsenal's biggest issue now is depth. As much as they are looking really strong at the moment, either a couple injuries and they're out of the title race. So,
see, I don't look at backups and go, would you feel comfortable starting them in a Champions League final?
Arsenal don't need to worry about that.
I know, but that's what I'd look at.
That'll be their thing for next year, though. Is Arsenal, if they win the league, they have to then improve from there. Yeah. They can't stay still, especially with the squad that isn't
City.
stunning.
I look at it and go, if Haaland gets injured, they'd be happy starting Alvarez in the Champions League.
I'd be more than happy.
United haven't got any strikers, so they would be worried.
Well, yeah,
so Chelsea would not really want to start. They don't have any other strikers. He
doesn't start, does he?
I guess,
He didn't start last time.
Start Aubameyang in the Champions League final.
I wouldn't.
I probably wouldn't feel comfortable, no. So
but again, he's an okay back. He's brilliant as a backup option.
I guess I'll see Tottenham as well. If you can't start Kane, you can start Richarlison.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing you want to have. That's the thing.
But I think this Arsenal side is very young. But I don't think that's a massive issue. But they're not going to be. This Arsenal team would not win a Champions League final. You've got no experience in there whatsoever.
No, they'd lose.
The experience you do have is Granit Xhaka, and he's not played in a Champions League game before.
Maybe that's the one. That's why I look at it though.
Odegaard might be their most experienced.
This is Chelsea's problem is inconsistency. I don't know why I keep mentioning Chelsea, but exactly in Champions League final, Chelsea beat Arsenal.
But in a random Prem game, Arsenal could just win that.
Yeah. Because the whole take the occasion, the atmosphere into it. Chelsea have got a lot more experienced heads. Not a single one.
A really random discussion this is, but yeah, sure.
Only Saka has been in a final and he missed a penalty.
Oh, what, the Euros final?
In a final in general. FA Cup don't count. Come on.
I was going to say
European.
They've done stuff.
European final.
Jack has won a lot of FA Cups.
Exactly.
And a European. Well,
no, I do care about the FA Cup. How Chelsea didn't
a couple
win
of Arsenal's
any
players have been in the Europa League final.
How did Chelsea bottle both the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup?
We bottled the FA Cup the last few years.
To the same team.
Anyway,
Don't
know why you keep bringing up Chelsea.
What can Brighton change?
Personnel.
Who's on the bench?
Should have a look.
I'm looking for a presence. I don't see one. That's not very spiritual. I just don't see a presence on their bench that's going to come on and help them score.
Yeah.
What a take that is from Martin the other day.
So we've got some random computer predictions here, by the way. Arsenal have 42% chance. I charge for other. Wait, what's this? I don't know. X has just started putting it in the chat, but what do you think of this computer predictions? Relegation: Wolves, Bournemouth, Forest.
Yeah. No.
Well, I think Wolves will be alright now.
Wolves will be fine. They look really good. Do you know what?
Bournemouth, to be fair, could be alright.
That's probably the one man that Brighton need right now. Glenn Murray. He's sitting in the Sky Sports studio.
So it's a very young Brighton bench. What do you think about giving Julio Enciso his first Premier League minutes?
Maybe.
So you've got Jack Hinchelwood. He's number 71. So
again, I don't see
evidently up. Andrew Moran, Ed Turns, Jan Paul Van Hecker, and then you've got Veltman Steele and Evan Ferguson. There's nothing on that bench. It's all youth. They're so hit by injuries at the moment that if Brighton want to try and make a change, it's going to be to bring on a child.
They have to bring on a big man. They have to bring in a big man in January.
Oh, I don't think that's a filter on FM, is it? Big man, yes. That's what I want.
They need a tall, physical, but good with the ball striker.
They need a presence, yeah.
Exactly.
Or a DM as well.
They just need a geezer that's going to stand there and just be there. Just something to hit. Something to aim for.
Like Tyson Fury, don't
I look at Astute Man, I look at Lamptey. They put in beautiful balls in the box.
Yeah.
There's no one there. They need just some random, not even
Who's
random.
a tall European striker?
Valvegos.
No, stop saying Valvegos, I swear.
I like him. He's getting benched at the moment at Burnley.
He's not. He's at Besiktas.
Oh yeah, that's why he's not getting. That's why he's not playing at Burnley.
Yeah, he's not good enough to play in the Premier League. Wout Weghorst. He might have scored in a World Cup round of 16 game, but he's not good enough for the Premier.
Andy Carroll's still kicking about somehow.
It's any serious suggestions?
Do you have any?
Elijah Adebayo would kill it for Brighton.
No,
what?
Shut up.
Sorry, you've been saying Andy Carroll. I've given a very good suggestion of Elijah Adebayo. He's a quality player.
Quality strikers.
Brighton aren't in Europe. And he will
be. You just said you were looking for a European striker.
No, I was saying a European striker. I'm trying to think on Big 5 leagues. Like, it's a big tall geezer. Like, there's got to be a Nicholas Fulkrug.
He's not that big.
No, but he's a presence.
He's a better presence than what they've got.
Everton and Southampton are just about to stay up. I think this computer's waffling, X-Head. The computer's not taking into account that Julian Lopetegui works what magic.
And where is his computer? Like, what is it? How does it work this out?
It takes statistics, presumably, from this whole
If
season.
it's randomised, and that's just potluck, isn't it?
Yeah, I reckon the computer predicting who's going to go up and down is a random generator.
Well, I don't know, do I? Could just stuck
20... but I've worked that out through logic.
Right. Could have stuck 20 names into a Wheel of Fortune, just get spinning it. No, I wouldn't listen to the computer, I'll be honest.
No?
No.
Okay.
I trust what I see. Again, I prefer to actually look at the football. I'm not much of a stats guy.
And you still don't rate Darwin Núñez?
Oh, don't even go there. He runs through on goal and smack. That's what I watch. Okay, I'll give him. He runs through on goal, but I'll tell you what the bit I watch it where he smacks it fast face. Look at the goal. Look, Jamie Carragher's giving him credit.
Yeah, but he'll eventually finish it.
Eventually.
And that'll be good.
But when is that eventual?
I don't know.
Exactly. Could be in 5 years.
If he's a 40-goal season striker in 5 years, Liverpool done alright.
Don't get me wrong, he has the potential to be a good striker, but right now he is not.
Yeah, but as it's pointed out, Lewandowski did worse numbers than Núñez in his first 10 games for Dortmund. You've got to give players time sometimes. Unlike anyone did for Werner.
If Núñez scores the same amount of goals as Lewandowski,
yeah,
I I will never watch a football game ever
Equally,
again.
Dortmund paid 300 grand for Lewandowski.
Exactly. That's what
It's
I
got
mean.
more than that, but yeah.
I'd never watch a game of football again if Nunes managed to score against Lewandowski. Score more goals. It's not going to happen. Now it's going to turn out that Nunes scored like thousands at like under 18 level that I've never allowed. No.
I want to see how much Lewandowski cost Dortmund.
Yeah. Speaking of, right, let's.
How does that relate? I don't know, but 4.75 mil.
All right. Fair enough. Right. On the game, Brighton Arsenal. Any other things?
No, nothing happened. I've watched 45 minutes of nothing happening. Brighton held the ball with a great chance.
Nothing's going to change in the second
And
half.
yeah, Arsenal just took the 2 chances they have got. They're clinical. They're really, really clinical. And that's the difference between Arsenal and every other team in the Premier League this season. Is Arsenal finish every chance they get.
Yeah. It is mental.
Only Haaland really does that, and City are conceding way too many chances at the moment, so
We draw
that's
to
costing them
Everton,
points.
that's poor.
Yeah, but who is better, Damari Gray or Erling Haaland?
And this is the question. This is the question I ask. You know, City look better without Haaland.
You're waffling. What are you on?
Last year, they waltzed the league.
Right.
I'm saying no. What I'm saying is,
Right.
okay, let me rephrase it.
No. Let me get this straight. You're saying that Manchester City would be better off without their 21 goal Haaland.
Obviously,
15 games.
because of Haaland, a lot has changed. Is the impact of Haaland causing problems in other areas?
No.
So what has changed defensively then? What has changed?
I don't think having a striker makes you bad at the back. I don't know how that correlates.
But they're more direct.
You're a mug.
And there's more chance of you losing the ball when you go direct.
Is there?
Yes. You play a long ball.
But also they're not more direct at all.
But they have to be severe. I don't know. I'm just...
No.
Okay.
They get the ball to the midfield, and then occasionally
I'm sorry.
De Bruyne puts a very good ball in behind and Haaland finishes it.
I'm trying to construct a good argument here. Right?
City aren't pumping it. Like, if you watch City, Stones will pick up and just welly it up the pitch. If not, it'd be bent. Stones, I said. He just welly it forwards.
No,
Hope Haaland
okay,
gets there.
then explain to me why they're conceding so many.
No one knows.
Exactly.
Ederson.
The only thing that has changed.
Ederson's underperformed.
Only thing that has changed between
same
this year and
expectations.
last year is Erling Haaland.
What else has changed? They have played Jack Grealish more.
He got 2 assists yesterday.
And he missed a sitter. And that wasn't
Leeds,
yesterday.
Sorry, against Leeds, not yesterday.
Missed a sitter against Leeds.
Brighton out for the second half. Arsenal waiting in the tunnel.
For Deservy. We'll have him.
Yeah. And I don't know what was going on before official the kick off.
No, we'll never know. They just kept changing clothes. Maybe they put on the wrong ones.
Well, they like put on more layers. So I don't realise how.
He might have had to put something underneath. He might have forgotten to wear his stat vest.
Oh yeah. Oh mate.
Look, AM was the Brighton man. He just sat down next to Deservy.
No, it's Ace. It wasn't AM.
It was AM.
Was he an old scruffy looking bloke?
Welcome to the stream, Naylor, by the way. Happy New Year in a few hours, guys. Yeah, Happy New Year to you too. It's a bit more than a few hours away from. I don't know what it is for you,
it's
Naylor, but
AM, yeah. I got AC's right next to him.
He's got two. Everyone's called
I
Alan.
bet they're both. Yeah, I was about to say Alan.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you too. We are 5 hours and 25 minutes away from the new year.
This is the last game of football, Premier League football, in 2022.
Yep.
Wow.
It's already 2023 in Australia. It is.
I know, they're pretty cool. They get to see it for us.
And now we are underway for the second half. Brighton get us started.
Imagine
as they look to overturn this 2-0 loss, or 2-0 current loss. 2-0 deficit. There we go. To Arsenal. Here's a stupid man. Your time. Alright, yeah. Oh yeah, we're 5.5 hours away now from the new year. Exciting times.
Brilliant.
We're going to have to do some resolutions.
We're not going to stay up until, well, not live anyway.
Should we stay up till midnight to celebrate the new year?
Fireworks.
And we'll sit here making resolutions until midnight.
As I say, do you have any resolutions?
What? Do more streams.
I say mine was watch more football. Like, there's so many games I've missed this year.
Do you reckon I think we'll do more streams this year than we did last year. Which is mental considering we had the World Cup that we streamed every day for. But yeah, I don't know if we'll do every day then. Don't know. It's in the summer, to be fair.
They're early, though, aren't they? I'm not getting up at like 10 o'clock in the morning every day.
You think it's 10 o'clock in the morning?
When is it?
Like 4 a.m, mate.
Oh, not a chance. No, I'm not streaming at 4 a.m. If England are on, I'll think about it.
Join us, everyone, for the 4 a.m. games. As Chelsea fans, what would you say your chances to qualify for the UCL is? 100%, mate. We're going to win the Champions League and then get to the UCL through that.
Being realistically, I think we will.
We're not going to get... I don't know if we can get Champions League qualification at this point, but we could.
Why not?
Because everyone ahead of us isn't dropping that many points. We've already scuppered ourselves.
Rio Ferdinand said today...
I don't care. Whatever you say now, I don't care what it is.
I was going to laugh at him for being wrong.
Here's Martinelli, by the way. Arsenal... It's saved by Sanchez, and Nketiah finishes it though. That's 2 goals in 2 games for Eddie and Nketiah. It's a third for Arsenal tonight. They're showing no signs of slowing down. Also, watch the stream. Aquilina Mackenzie, you've joined at a good time. It's Arsenal 3, Brighton 0, 2 minutes into the second half. Arsenal showing no signs of slowing down in their pursuit of a first title in 15 years.
This is a big problem for Brighton. They're still in the changing rooms.
Yeah, and the first time tonight that Martinelli's beat Lamptey and it's resulted in a goal, it says a lot. Sanchez spills the shot. He shouldn't be fumbling it like that. And it's allowed Eddie Nketiah to pick up another goal. And it's a good finish. Nketiah had to get there. He pounced on it and he turns it goalwards, and fair enough to that.
Goalwards, he was right next to him.
All right, you go on the Premier League football pitch and you score 2 goals in 2 games.
I will one day.
Eddie Nketiah is a good poacher.
You didn't specify.
Look, he got ahead of...
You could have been the Serbian
walking blind football.
Yeah. I hope not.
I don't know the way your eyes are going.
But yeah, that's game set match now. Brighton have got a real problem.
They Nketiah goal, game's finished. Yeah. According to the computer, Chelsea have a 16% chance of qualifying for the UCL. But if we buy a right back, to play back up to Reece, we might be all right. And yeah, don't know if I mentioned it, but welcome to the stream, Aquilina Mackenzie. I think I did, but
you did.
If I didn't, welcome.
Oh, so check us under pressure.
Under pressure.
Oh,
what? Why did you? Okay, sure.
What is the actual song?
Nketiah flicks it on. Martinelli could get there.
Carwell
do as well. He goes back to Sanchez. Sanchez then can clear it. I thought Martinelli was in there.
No, Chelsea get top 4. I think we'll find consistency under Potter.
Brighton pro now, by the way.
It's not got City though, because I look at...
I don't know how we can get top 4.
I do.
Because unless Newcastle capitulate, there's a spot left in the top 4 race, and United looks strong enough, Liverpool looks strong enough, even Fulham.
We are in trouble.
Fulham aren't dropping points at the moment.
We have to win the Champions League.
And we have to start beating big teams. We're not going to beat... The problem is we're not going to beat City on Thursday.
Not a chance.
We're not going to... We might even lose to Fulham the week after.
No.
You sure?
Not that bad.
We are though.
Oh yeah.
Fulham aren't dropping points at the moment, and by that point they'll be far enough ahead of us that even a loss wouldn't really matter.
Do you realistically think we will win the Champions League? We could.
I think we've got a better chance.
Do we have any
because
chance?
In the Champions League, it's about getting it right on the night and getting the result.
I think we can do that.
Yeah, if we had Tuchel, I'd be even more confident.
Yeah. But I feel like Potter's decent.
He is decent, but he's not played. He's never managed in the Champions League knockouts before.
He isn't like a Tuchel. He isn't good. Tuchel, we got a short-term success. Potter, we want to build a dynasty.
Yeah, and that takes time.
Exactly.
I'm alright with that. We can go with that Champions League next year.
We might get laughed. Yeah.
If we do have to play in the Conference League next year, at least we'll win that and we'll become the first club to win every single trophy.
We might get laughed at for being Europa League. Oh, hang on, Gross blocked. We might be laughed at for getting Europa League football next year. They won't be laughed in 3 years' time when we've won the quintuple.
What, the Conference League, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, the Club World Cup,
and the Super
Cup, UEFA Super Cup, and the Community Shield. Wow, what a sextuple!
How have we got in the Super Cup?
What, UEFA?
Yeah,
winning the Europa League, mate.
You said Conference.
All right, we're winning the Europa League now. We get to win the UEFA Super Cup. We play the Community Shield by winning the FA Cup, and then we win the Carabao Cup and the Club World Cup, and you win a sextuple with that win.
See, that'll be my thing for Brighton is. I don't know Premier League success ever on the cards, but you'd think they'd win a cup or something. They don't.
No one can win cups. There's 6 good teams in the English leagues. There is such a low chance of anyone other than them winning a cup.
City the only team that will win the cups.
Look at the last few FA Cup finals. Chelsea, Arsenal, right? Chelsea, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal. You know, the only little team that managed to get there are Watford, and they lost 5-0 in the final.
But and
since like
2020 Carabao Cup final.
I don't care about the Carabao Cup.
Oh, okay, no, but I also look at it and go, it is the best team. It's the best performing team that aren't winning the league. So this year it's City going in throwing all cups. Last year it was Liverpool. Although Chelsea should have not lost both those finals.
Yeah.
Chelsea threw them away. I think that did kind of signal the end of Tuchel.
Gilmore, Gross. This is nice from Brighton. March. That's the problem. Other than Champions League and the
Lallana.
Almost.
Flag on it.
Almost from Pascal Gross. Big save from Ramsdale's left foot.
Do you think Unai Emery can bring European football to Villa?
He can.
I think the problem is, as you've said already, there's so many different teams that are up there.
Exactly. You're going to have... Right, I think Tottenham will drop off. Over the next year. Kane's only got a couple more years in him. I think in the next 10 years, Tottenham will no longer be a big 6 team.
But then Newcastle have kind of already taken their spot.
Exactly. Newcastle are going to be up there. I don't see Brighton slowing down anytime soon. They seem to smash it with managerial appointments. They're really good at recruiting.
No, but I think Villa could be in that Brighton-Fulham area.
That's not Europe.
True.
That's sitting outside of Europe. So I think Villa's only route to Europe is through winning the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, which I think Emery could do. He's proven...
Not this year.
No, obviously not.
He might not be here by February next year.
FA Cup though? Who have Villa got? I don't actually know. Already out? No, can't be already out.
Could be. Might just not put him in the hat.
Let me have a look.
Arsenal, throw in, but Brighton... A long throw into the box, out for a Brighton goal kick. 30 minutes to play. Is it just a damage limitation now for Brighton?
I've only got Stevenage.
Great response. Is it damage limitation now for Brighton?
Yeah.
Or can they find a comeback? It's Levi Colwill mounting the charge forwards. Gives it to Estupiñán. Into Matoma. This is nice football, to be fair. Estupiñán. I was joking at first, but they're flying. Here goes Estupiñán. Fouled by Saka.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be a card.
4th yellow card of the evening.
Isn't it crazy that we have 7 days of consecutive Prem football? Yes, it is.
It is. Hard to keep up with, but good.
Yeah. If it wasn't New Year's Day, we might have streamed tomorrow as well, but...
Yeah, it's darts to watch.
Alright, yeah. And then Monday, we're not doing Liverpool Brentford, but we are going to be back for Arsenal Newcastle. It should be a good game.
Saka's on 4 yellows.
After that, a week's break, yeah. Obviously, you've got the FA Cup. We won't cover any of that on stream to give us a nice rest.
Yeah,
before...
we only really do the FA Cup finals and the Carabao Cup finals.
Well, we might do semis if they're good games, but it's nice. FA Cup weekends, it's nice to have a rest.
Yeah.
Especially since we know January's going to be hectic, and then February we'll have Champions League and obviously
Champions League again
every weekend.
I do worry. Oh, hang on, Trossard.
Can he get a shot away? No.
I do worry Dortmund could beat Chelsea.
Here's Eddie Nketiah.
What can he do?
Needs to pass it to someone. He is fouled.
No, shouldn't be. Nketiah's not that bad tonight. This is what annoys me about Arsenal. They've made this game completely pointless. But there's still 36 minutes to go. Well, it's not good. We know that Arsenal have won.
Yeah. I'm just glad, though, that City aren't unchallenged for this title. Because if City do win this league, at least it's going to take a mammoth turnaround from them.
And it would look good.
Exactly. It's going to be an exciting end to the season. Whereas City, if Arsenal weren't there, they'd watch this again. Newcastle aren't far off. If they'd won today, they'd be second. That's what's frustrating.
Why are they drawn to Leeds?
Yeah.
That is the one thing I've
got. They wouldn't be, would they? Be joint with City
that's my,
on 36 points.
Well,
still would be
second, obviously. But
yeah,
that's my one thing on Newcastle. I think that's the one thing they're struggling with is a little bit of a lack of consistency.
Well, yeah, they'll drop behind United and they'll be only a point ahead of Tottenham if they both win games in hand.
Newcastle won 6 straight before the Leeds game. What am I on about?
Yeah, so 9 wins, 7 draws, just 1 loss all season, Newcastle.
1 loss for Arsenal, 2 for... Yeah, it's not bad.
They do face Arsenal, though, on Tuesday night. I think they will
lose
lose.
everyone else?
5.
Liverpool only lost 4. It's just stupid draws, isn't it?
For who?
Chelsea.
Only 3 draws. 5 losses. That's Leeds, Newcastle.
Newcastle's acceptable.
Newcastle's acceptable. Arsenal.
Odegaard's getting... Oh, so he's in Zinchenko's now.
That's right,
he's getting booked. March getting booked. League.
What other stupid games have we lost? Oh, United we drew. Should have won there. That's when Jorginho buried the penalty and then Casemiro
drew.
Yeah, Tottenham we should have won.
We should have won.
When we drew.
Because guess what? Anthony Taylor robbed us of a living.
Anthony Taylor was employed in that on that fixture. So yeah, I'm not unduly worried. We have had some tough games so far, Chelsea. But we've not took enough points.
Wins.
Yeah.
You shouldn't.
In which case, you're looking at 4 points higher, and you're probably not too worried with Forest tomorrow.
I don't know. Forest at home is. What a set!
Gabriel denied.
Then
that's frustrating for the FPL.
Sanchez did not know anything about that.
It's a brilliant delivery. Was it by Odegaard?
Yes.
Oh, that would have been brilliant. Odegaard to straight to Gabriel, put it right at
Sanchez. Using his shoulder to kind of knock that one.
Gabriel, mate. Should have buried that. Really should have buried.
My FPL team, can't mate?
Mate, he's in mine as well, but he's get something for Cancelo at the end of the game week. I need him more.
I don't really understand.
Oh, that's brilliant from Matomo against Lamptey, but no. Matomo against White, not Lamptey. I'm losing
on a corner, and he's going to go over and
supposed to play City and Liverpool in the next few weeks. Yeah, test a character in it.
I'm going to beat them.
If we manage to beat City on Thursday, I'll be stunned. If we manage to beat Liverpool in a couple of weeks' time, I'll be stunned.
I think we'll either beat them in the Prem and lose in the FA Cup, or we'll beat them in the FA Cup and lose in the Prem.
I think we'll lose both.
Probably. Or the FA Cup will go like...
Fulham away won't be a walkover either. No, that'll be next Thursday, isn't it?
Taking off his tops. Obviously, to come on, he's always taking off his clothes.
Sarmiento is currently stripping it. That's like he's trying to give the Brighton fans something to cheer about.
Well, then it's
caught by Ramsdale.
And he just had to shove Colwell. What did he get? But yeah, Ramsdale good. How was he? I punched it into Matoma and then claimed on.
I would consider doing Chelsea Fulham on stream, but we've got a double up at the weekend. Manchester United vs Manchester City on Saturday the 14th of Jan.
That's on BT, isn't it?
Yes, that's a 12:30 kickoff.
I told about 25 times while watching United Wolves this morning.
You won't be here for that one, will you?
What day?
Saturday the 14th of Jan, 12:30 kickoff.
I might be here for the second half.
Okay. And then on the Sunday we've got Tottenham Arsenal. Then we get to watch both City and Tottenham again on Thursday, as Thursday the 19th of Jan.
Yay.
Between Man City and Tottenham. And then on that Saturday it's Liverpool Chelsea. And on the Sunday it's Arsenal Man United. So we've got 2 weeks of consecutive.
Sarmiento and a random child are coming onto the pitch now for Brighton.
That is 28 Ferguson, right? I don't know.
Yes. No.
Yeah, Evan Ferguson.
No, he's Evan Ferguson. I don't know where he plays or who he is.
Yeah, I think he might be a striker, might be a centre back. Who knows?
If he's a striker and he's that big, he should be playing. Here we go. Jared at the full official, making sure he got the right numbers. He puts them up. 4 off for 18. Well, 18 isn't there. That's a great start, Jared. And 35.
He's just part of different people. What the? Is that Arsenal maybe? Making changes.
What's going on?
Yeah, Arsenal have made subs. So White's off for Tierney, people. I don't know what's going on. They don't either. Tomiyasu's on.
35 and 3.
It's a double change at fullback. Tierney and Tomiyasu on for White and Zinchenko.
Right,
That's what's happening. Jesus.
Here we go. Now we've got Trossard off for Sarmiento.
And Lallana off for Ferguson. I don't know how that makes any sense. I thought Ferguson was a centre-back. Maybe he's a striker. Should we find out?
Or a midfielder. Oh, he's an all-rounder.
Evan Ferguson is Irish.
That doesn't tell me when he plays.
He's a striker. Maybe this is the lad we've been looking for.
Why is he not playing? He's massive.
He's 18.
He's wham though.
He's still a child. Oh, by the way, Martinelli might win the ball here.
He's fouled him.
No, Lamptey won't.
Go on, surely, Kev. Ref, give me another yellow.
That's a bit of a...
We'll see more cards.
Soft one.
And 5 yellow cards, by the way.
I definitely should have put Nketiah in my team over Martial.
Have you got Nketiah?
What?
Have you got Nketiah?
No, I've got Martial.
Oh.
Or Mitro, Mr. Penn this week.
Gabriel's on 0. Oh, because he got 6.
He got yellows. Yeah.
Yellow.
He's got tough 3 fixtures though. Newcastle, Tottenham.
Yeah, I know.
United might
and I've also got random defence. I'm in trouble.
I've got Cancelo and
I'm going to start sliding down both leagues.
I've got Trippier against Arsenal, which is problematic. I've got Gabriel against Newcastle, which is problematic. And I've got Cancelo against Chelsea, so I've got to navigate that this week. And I've got Cucurella against City, who I'm going to keep in because he's also got Fulham in a double game week, and hopefully Chelsea somehow keep a clean sheet against City. Though I think I'll still captain Haaland, probably.
Oh, there's 2 balls on the pitch. Brilliant. Stupid ball boy over there. Why is he just thrown it on the pitch?
Stops an Arsenal attack.
Yeah, that's probably why he tried to do it. What's what I think I'm going to do is go book the ball boy. Also, someone's got a bit
Lamptey wanted to retake the throw and
Taylor's trying to drop ball.
And yeah, Taylor's decided it's going to be an Arsenal ball.
Shock.
He also currently Xhaka is doing his Jesus impression. So
someone's got a bit early the New Year celebrations. They're letting off fireworks already. He's just used his arm.
So Nketiah behind, and Nketiah goes down. And it is a pen. No, it's a goal kick. Okay.
What was that camera angle?
I don't know. We were with Nketiah. It's a POV of what Nketiah saw.
It's not a pen. Get up. I don't know actually.
No, I was going to say that's a bit forceful from Dunk, but
you don't give it.
Well, I thought Taylor loved pens. Imagine if Lallana scores a hat trick and ties the game for 3-3. Mate, I don't Lallana bags a hattie. I might have to copy a Lallana Brighton shirt.
I would buy a Lallana Brighton shirt.
All right.
If Lallana scores a hat trick in his next 28 minutes, probably buy like the away or the alternate.
Why?
Do people call them alternate kits anymore?
No, it's third, yeah. It used to be alternate. Like if your home and away don't work, then you got your alternate, your alternative option.
Arsenal fans, lovely little trip down to the coast.
They just simplified it with third option.
They don't look very happy. Saying they're 3-0 up in the 63rd minute, but
no, they've got Xhaka in the fantasy team. So he's not doing it.
They're probably more worried about getting home because they're down Brighton to London, isn't the quickest journey?
Yeah. Brighton's a nice place to go, though, apparently.
They're probably staying over for New Year's.
Probably not.
Take the family down to Brighton.
Luis Suarez has joined Gremio. What, the Luis Suarez or the Granada one? Ronaldo's joined Al Nassr, yeah, I saw that. Who cares?
He ain't the GOAT, is he? Messi. Not even a debate.
So I've seen so many people talking about it, like, there's outrage and then there's people defending him, and I'm just like, I don't care either way right now. Just like, you know what, he's securing the bag, fair enough to him, but equally, he did say in a Piers Morgan interview that he wanted to continue playing at a high level and that money wasn't a motivator for him, which was complete, just
yeah, but everyone lies when they're in with Piers Morgan.
Do they?
Yeah. Probably. Or at least someone does. It's either him or the person who's interviewing.
The people on
This is good.
Britain.
Timer, 3-1.
Oh, wow.
Game on.
Gabriel's not got a clay shit anymore.
Oh.
Brighton are coming back, everybody.
What no FPL points, man. Well, maybe there's a chance. They don't even know what happened there. Just somehow, Mateo ended up with the ball. It's a brilliant finish.
It's a really nice finish. Oh, he's offside. No, he's on. Ruled on by Saliba's arm, I think. Oh. Gabriel's arm.
Someone's arm. Oh, I don't know.
Nah, they ruled him off by his knee, I think. Here. Because it's Gabriel's arm in line with like outstretched. Will they award this?
Probably not, because guess who Taylor's? Who is there? I don't know who VAR is.
I think they'll look at Matoma's knee and say that that's off.
Oh, I don't know. Onside, green line.
Yep.
Onside, he's on.
It's allowed.
Hurrah! There's a comeback on.
Brighton might be back now, everybody. Good finish from Matoma. You said you're not seen enough of him so far. You're not seen him do anything.
That was a good finish.
He's done something. Yep, it's allowed to stand. Brighton have a chance. I mean,
no, you never.
You'd think this is over, but you never know.
It's not over till the fat lady sings.
That's a bit harsh on Anthony Taylor.
He's also, I mean, I don't know what injuries. This is brilliant goal. Great pass from whoever that. Is that
Gross. No, Pascal Gross.
Brilliant touch from Matoma. Great finish. Knocks it past Rapp, curls it past.
Again, their Ramsdale not stunning.
I say.
I'd expect more from a goalkeeper of his quality. Or his supposed
Sarmiento.
Is that Sarmiento?
Yeah.
Thought it was Ferguson.
Matoma. Ooh, touch was
Cold.
yeah.
Stupinan against Tomiyasu. He's forced back by Takehiro
he's
Tomiyasu,
done
and then that's a really
Ball
good
in.
turn. No one can quite get their head to it. Falls to Colwell, goes across to Dunk
Much
under
better for
pressure.
Brighton. They look like a different team than they've scored. They actually look like they could score a goal,
They look the same as they did for the first half.
They look more threatening.
A bit more threatening, yeah. They know though they can score, so why can't they do it again?
And once again showing that it isn't all, perfect from Arsenal. They are a bit liable.
But the thing is, City earlier, despite having Erling Haaland, only scored once. So then when they conceded, they were in trouble.
City
But
also
Arsenal,
one, but
Arsenal took all their chances, so now they're 1-0. They're conceding a goal, doesn't really matter.
Brighton now.
Welcome to the stream, Cauliflower. Hello there.
But
Hello, Cauliflower.
if Brighton pull this off, that's just class.
Don't place it forward, and it's close. Almost Pascal Gross getting on the end of it, and then Brighton really weren't making a game.
But again,
making a game of it.
There's no presence.
Oh,
Actually, that was close. But there's a big tall bloke there, right?
He definitely does not get to that.
He does.
He doesn't.
Because he's got longer legs.
Not necessarily. He could have really short legs, but incredible body.
Physical striker.
They do need a striker, I agree, but he wouldn't have got. No one's getting at that.
How's that played out then? Matoma's doing a bit. No, he's lost out. Saka.
Drives inside. He's fouled. Not in the eyes of Taylor.
Fouled. Yeah, that's good strength from a student.
Sarmiento tries to play it out wide. Lamptey should have just fizzed that forward in my view. Gilmore gives it to a Stupinan. Now Brighton can come forward with it. Matoma was offside, I think.
No, he's played on by Saliba, who's 10. Why is he so good?
No, it wasn't until after the pass had been made that was intercepted. Gilmore. Here's Sarmiento. Big challenge from Martinelli there just to get across him and win the ball back. Xhaka does really well there. Oh, and again, Granit Xhaka styling on him. It's with Gabriel.
Changed man.
Saliba. Odegaard knocks it back, and now Ramsdale's got a lot of time, a lot of space, and he's going to kick it absolutely donkey. No, he isn't. He's going to go to Saliba. Intercepted by Colwell. Matoma can't get there. It's out of play. Arsenal throwing. Arsenal telling the centre halves to wake up. One Dutch news outlet said that Chelsea bid for Gakpo at the last minute, but they only offered 35 mil, while Liverpool were offering 37. The bid was rejected as a result. Yeah, I saw that Chelsea were apparently interested.
We're interested in everyone though. We always lose out. Like Barcelona beat us to at least 15 different deals in the summer.
Well, no, the difference was we'd already pretty much agreed with the player, but then Barca came knocking and they changed up. Then they changed their mind. But
Igor, look at Rafinha. Glad we get him.
Dodged a bullet.
Wow.
Would have loved Koundé though, but I'm happy with Fofana, and we've got Benoit Badiashile potentially joining in the next few days. We've got Levi Cole to come back from loan, and Matoma's in behind, but it's well dealt with by Tomiyasu and Ramsdale.
Kalidou Koulibaly.
I'm not sure about Koulibaly at the moment.
Kepa is
very
the
hit
one.
and
He
miss.
has been obviously I know he didn't sign this year, but it feels like we have.
Yeah.
It feels like a different player. He's an exception.
He's got his confidence back, and it's good. It's great to see.
I look at the
Hopefully
game
gets another clean sheet
Brentford
tomorrow.
against Villa. He was brilliant.
Cucurella is underwhelming
Didn't
so
we also
far.
lose to Brentford or draw to Brentford?
By the way, Brighton have won it back in the high area again. Gross. Sarmiento.
Cuts back, cuts forward, gets
Drives across the box, but it's to Party, not to Ferguson. Not to Ferguson.
No luck, no party.
Who's 7? Trossard?
Yeah.
No, March.
He's off.
No,
Trossard went off.
And now Martinelli's in behind. He's got Saka to his right. He should square this. He doesn't. It's put in by Lamptey, I think.
Dear, oh dear. It's got to be Rob Sanchez's legs.
Yeah, I think Lamptey scored
Well,
as
that's
well.
game set match once again. We thought it was game set match the first time.
But that is now 4-1 Arsenal, and they should be home and dry. I don't know if this is a Martinelli goal.
They are well on their way. And anyone who's got him in FPL is having an absolute...
Yeah, I don't know why I don't have Martinelli. Poor from me, really.
Brilliant ball through from whoever played it.
I think it's Granit Xhaka.
course it is, class. Onside.
Oh no, it's Odegaard. It's a brilliant ball from
actually.
Odegaard. If Martinelli does touch this, then that's an assist for
He is
Martin
world
Odegaard.
class. No touch.
I think
Rob
Lamptey.
Sanchez, that's poor. That is poor.
You sure that didn't come off Lamptey?
No, I'm sure. I'm definitely sure.
We'll have to see a replay again here. I thought he puts in the challenge and he kicks it in.
No. Right, find out.
Right, from this angle where they actually...
Analyse. No.
I'm not sure, you know.
He doesn't.
I need to see a slow-mo replay.
What are you on about?
Chelsea flat on the table. Yeah, that's the positive, isn't it? And that should be a Martin Odegaard assist, which is exactly what I need from my FPL.
That is brilliant. And they're well on their way to the Premier League title. 7 points clear. And
yeah, Martin
the
Odegaard
Gunners
assist, Gabriel
are
Martinelli
gunning.
goal. Arsenal joint top Premier League score. I might have to bring him back, you know. Especially after, well, Rashford actually scored in the end, didn't he? Might have to get rid of
the fans are loving it.
might have to get rid of
don't
Salah though and bring in Kane. I don't know.
And I think City, for the first time, we toppled.
What do you mean?
They've looked
Toppled?
brilliant.
City?
Last few years, they've dominated.
Well, you think this is it? You think Arsenal won the league?
7 points clear. I don't think Jack Grealish might have big calves, but he hasn't got like some insane comeback.
No, but Haaland does.
And he
And I
scores
feel
today.
they're
They
still-
still don't.
Arsenal have been very good. Don't get me wrong. And you know what?
But then
as much as I'm a Chelsea fan,
this is
it'd be
my
exciting to see
question.
someone other
Why-
than City win the league.
Why today did Rico Lewis start? Why today did Phil Foden not play?
Yeah,
Why did Cancelo
what have
play?
Cancelo and Foden done?
What is going on?
Guardiola's overcomplicating
He's
it with this
throwing it
rotation.
away.
Sure, give Lewis some minutes, but why? Why would
He's
you
doing
start
minutes every
Ake?
game. He's played their last 3 games.
Why'd you start Ake over Cancelo today?
Yeah.
That doesn't that doesn't make any sense.
No Walker.
I don't know. Scott Parker is Club Bruges coach. Here we go. That's an exciting change. I don't love Scott Parker. I'm just happy he's not at
Why
Norwich.
hate Scott Parker?
I'm just glad that means he's not going to Norwich.
I don't want to see that man back in the Premier League ever again.
No, he's not good enough. But maybe he'll smash it in Belgium and then he'll learn how to be a manager and he'll come back good. But he bored me at Fulham. He bored me at Bournemouth.
Boring, boring.
And look at the managers that have replaced him.
Yeah.
Gary O'Neill has took a Bournemouth side that lost 9-0 and managed to get some
Marco
decent
Silva.
results. And Marco Silva's got a Fulham team that he can Parker couldn't even keep in the Prem. He's got them in the top 8.
I was kind of hoping.
And then he's coming on for Gabriel. So yeah,
Wow.
Gabriel, right? No, Party. Sorry, number 5.
Wow. That's just a nail in the coffin, isn't it? When you're 4-1 down, you see Mohamed El
Yeah,
Neni.
that's my issue with Arsenal. Is a few injuries and El Neni starting.
Same with that's the thing. Same with Arsenal. Same with United.
No, United are all right. Other than up front,
Martial gets injured.
yeah, that's what I'm
Eriksen gets
saying.
Injured.
Van der Beek.
I mean, Luke Shaw at left centre half. You can't do that.
He's
in
done
big
well.
game.
Why not?
I don't think he can. There's a foul
Maybe.
there.
I mean, they cut last time. They had their usual centre halves and they got torn apart by City. So might as well play Luke Shaw left centre back. See what happens.
I think they're gonna get trounced. Again.
Who? United.
Yeah.
Well, they play City in 2 weeks.
If that's one game where Pep wants to prove a point.
Just want to get Enzo Fernandez immediately. We don't want to pay the release clause. Yeah, I've said that a lot over the last few days. Welcome to the stream, Nick Knack. Great to see you.
Welcome. Early happy
Hi everyone,
New
just
Year
thought
as
I'd
well.
pop in and say hello. Yeah. Well, thanks for hopping in, Nick Knack. Hello to you too. We've got 15 minutes left here. I don't think Brighton are going to be able to mount much of a challenge in this last 15 minutes, but you never know.
Yeah, it takes that
But yeah, in
on
terms of streams this week, we are live Tuesday and we are live Thursday, so make sure to book off your evenings and join us as we'll be covering some exciting Premier League action. Well, yeah, they are.
The thing is, though, every time I watch Newcastle,
the best
it's
team.
entertaining.
Exactly.
I'm not a Newcastle fan, but I love watching Newcastle.
And then
this year.
we get to watch a small team play Manchester City on Thursday, and I'm very worried that the small team are going to get battered. They're not a small team, Chelsea.
We'll be fine.
We're not a small team.
We won't
We're
be fine. We will not be fine.
not good.
If you want to watch us cry for 90 minutes, then Thursday night is the game for you. Because it is going to be brilliant if you're not a Chelsea fan.
I hope Southampton lift up the bottom of the table. Nick, that says me too. Forest
Not a
next
chance.
week. Wait, is it Southampton or Forest next week? I can't decide whether that's going to be the best game of football ever or the
I was going
worst.
to say it's going to be 0-0 or 4-4.
Exactly, because neither can defend, but
Ooh.
neither can score either.
No. I saw that
Who's
Nathan
that
Jones
with
wants to
screwed?
recall Jan Bednarek.
It's right, Nick Nack. You've got Nathan Jones. Go. Julio Enciso is coming on for Brighton, by the way. The young Paraguayan.
For Solly March.
Makes sense.
Give him some minutes.
It's like Arsenal might actually win the league. You know, they might. Something no Arsenal fan thought would happen a few months ago.
7 points clear.
And
That's
I
big.
think it's smart for Arsenal fans to be pessimistic because at the end, if they get to the end of the season and they're not champions, they can go, well, I was right all along, but we've still had a brilliant year.
But you can see now, I'm obviously not an Arsenal fan. I don't like Arsenal being Chelsea, but just to see how the fans deserve this.
They've sat through Wenger out.
Years of
You know what? The
Europa
fans
League.
don't, but Ty does. Because if they don't win the league, I am worried he'll go into a stress-induced coma. So they better win the league now. Any of them really? Robbie?
DT.
Not DT. He went to prison for
Robbie deserves it.
beating up his
Oh,
wife or
and
son.
Cease-
Oh wow!
it's
That was
4-2.
sensational from Evan Ferguson.
I said start
He
him.
gets the
Start
ball,
the man.
he ball rolls it a
Stop,
few
man.
times, and it's 4-2. And Arsenal, I mean, they've won, but it's not. You know what? Brighton could still bring this back. They've got 14 minutes to find 2 goals.
Ask questions. Peter
That's a great knock from Lewis Dunk.
I'm sorry, but Peter Watt, that guy.
Saliba gets caught out, and it's a good finish
He
from
just jumps
Ferguson.
at it. What does that? He looks like a cat.
Mate, Dunk.
Look
shout
at
out.
Ramsdale. He just jumps forwards.
Yeah, he tries to dive on the ball.
Why?
There, look, he's not expecting Ferguson to get touched to it.
And people wanted him to start the World Cup.
I don't think he knows his legs are open. Lallana hat-trick, Brighton 5, Arsenal 4.
Is he still on the pitch?
Lallana, I think he's one of the only ones that's, escaped the exodus of substitutions thus far. They're not trying to destroy our own studio with your elbow. Brighton's youngest Premier League goal scorer, by the way, Evan Ferguson, aged 18. The future of Irish football, potentially. The last Irish striker that Brighton had was Aaron Connolly. Where is he now? Nobody knows. But he's not playing in the Prem, I'll tell you that much.
Isn't he in playing for Mulder?
Mulder?
Yeah.
I wish I'd Malta first, but no, I don't think so.
Or isn't Danish?
He's somewhere
Copenhagen?
strange, yeah. He's gone. They've sent him far, far away.
Never to be seen again.
He won't be the...
Midtjylland?
He's not Championship, is he?
Also, hang on, we're talking... Ooh.
There he is. He's at Venezia.
Right, yeah. On loan from...
He's went last season on loan at Middlesbrough.
He was on
The
loan.
last half of
He
last
was
season.
on loan. Luton at one point.
Years and years ago. He's played twice, mate. He's not a Luton.
Twice. That's enough to say that Luton Town have had Aaron Connolly there.
No, they haven't. It didn't happen. 2 games for friendlies. Confirmed.
Alright. But yeah, also, what I was going to say about Brighton is that obviously they've given Enoch Mwepu a coaching role with the under 18s.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's nice.
That is nice, yeah.
He was actually a good player.
Mwepu, yeah, it's a shame we never got to see him fulfil his potential.
But hopefully he can fulfil his potential as a coach.
Maybe with the next Scott Parker.
Maybe he's been the one that's coaching Evan Ferguson.
Maybe. Well, he's only been there a day, so it's could be a bit. I don't think he's even seen the bloke. I don't think he knows his name.
I'd spend a day without Mwepu. I'd find it inspirational.
Yeah. Would you go and score in the Premier League on your debut a few minutes
I will
later?
never score in the Premier League. Realistically, let's just get it out there.
Right.
I will never score in the Premier League.
So Eddie Nketiah is better than you.
Yeah. I will never score in the Football League.
Oh well.
Right.
They'll let me play a game.
Also, what idiots
I definitely
are
won't.
setting off fireworks at 8 o'clock?
Well, if you've got young kids, it's 7 o'clock. If you've got young kids,
Even
why
worse.
would you make them wait till midnight to set off some fireworks?
Because it's not New Year yet.
And you're still celebrating the year that's been and the year to come.
No.
Doesn't matter if you do it on the deadline or not.
You have to. It's like celebrating the end of transfer deadline day at 8 o'clock.
You might, if you've done all your business. I reckon those managers who go, yeah, done, I'm going to go have a whiskey in the office.
Celebrating a lot
With my
of
assistant.
fireworks because I've signed them 32-year-old bag-up striker from the deep depths
No,
of
but if you go, you know what, we're putting a shift today. We've managed to get Haaland.
I would go and lie down.
Most managers would go and celebrate with the people that worked hard for him. You'd go and have a lie down.
Well, we could all go to have a lie down. For like 15...
Sorry, if you invite your secretary to come and have a lie down with you.
No. We'd like put something over the swimming pool in the club.
Oh, by the way, Lamptey's
Hang
flying
on.
forwards here.
Before I get it.
Gets the ball in. It's punched away by Ramsdale.
That's good. He's still there.
Enciso fights to get there. Sarmiento.
Lamptey's back on side. Still alive for Brighton. Ball
Delivered.
It's there.
Ferguson can't get a touch to it. It's with Matoma. Brighton are making this exciting.
Now,
There's a chance. There's a chance here.
Stupid ball in. That's
delivers.
Rubbish.
It's woeful. Sarmiento. By the way, I predicted 3-2 Brighton.
Is that not a foul?
Not far from it at the moment.
Class, by the way.
Obviously,
he's been fouled there.
He's been fouled.
He's booked him for diving.
Taylor's a waffle match. I might just see a replay here.
Taylor is a joke. Absolute fraud.
FPL prices Matthias Cunha will be 5.5 mil.
Here we go. Have a look.
Risky pickup, but a decent one. You know what? Taylor might not be a fraud.
No, he kicks him.
No stumbles, mate.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
No.
I mean, that was a good ball. Ferguson.
If only he'd got something on it.
Oh, I went under him.
Yeah. Blatant Dove doesn't touch him. Yeah, I agree with Nick there. I think Sarmiento's thrown himself to the floor.
But we can all still agree that Taylor's wrong.
That is actually a dive. XZ agrees. See, you're a market.
Oh,
Cody Gakpo will be 8 mil.
You guys referee game
as well.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
For you?
Yes.
When?
I've refereed games of football.
Alright.
And then he's gone down on his shin. I'm sure if we got, what's his name, the actual referee in here, he'd tell me that weren't a dive. Yeah.
I think he's an Arsenal fan.
Oh, that's biased. He's biased, ref. He's like Anthony Taylor.
Gakpo will be 8 mil, but more importantly, Gakpo's a midfielder in FPL.
I'm not buying Gakpo.
I probably won't, unless he scores.
Because I kept buying on the new signings.
You got Anthony, didn't you?
And he did well.
He scored you a few points and he took him out your team.
I don't know why.
At the winter break to make sure you got Eze in there.
It's like I took out Odegaard as well.
Why? I'm very confused by your choices in this. Like, they gave you a second chance and you went, I'm going to piss up the wall.
I'm bumming in Tyring Mitchell with names and tomatoes. This is good. That wasn't. Xhaka's holding him.
Like, you could get a cheaper 4 mil defender than Tyron Mitchell and go and get someone better than Semedo.
But Semedo, Mitchell...
Where are you spending all your money? Have you got Kane and Haaland or something?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where all the money's gone.
And I had Aubameyang, but I got Havertz. And Rashford.
Yeah, I've got Haaland and 2 6 mil strikers to facilitate Salah.
Oh, a stupid hands.
Mount and Cancelo.
7 minutes ago, Brighton still believe.
Still believe. Might be unfounded belief, but it's belief nonetheless.
Still believe. So I think 2024.
Gabriel now gets 0 points, by the way. So I don't care if he gets subbed in for Cancelo. There's nothing for me. Andres Perez 5 won't get subbed in because Mount will play, presumably. I've got 3 players left this week. I'm on 34. I actually need Chelsea to do a madness.
You're on 34. I'm on 25.
You'll be alright. You've still got loads to play, mate.
Havertz.
Loads.
Ball in. Header. It's bouncing around.
It's with Adam Lallana. It's not.
Brighton deserve more from this game.
Dunkhead's back. And
It's been a good game. We can't see 6 goals. 4
from the back. Here's Billy Gilmore. He will see out 90 minutes now, I think.
Good game.
Yeah, he's not been bad. I mean, a rash challenge that gave away a cheap yellow, but overall, fairly solid first start.
A lot of yellows this game.
Here's Levi Colwill. Gross.
I'll tell you now, McAllister.
Matoma.
McAllister
Gross.
makes this game 4-4.
Estupinan. Matoma. Colwill. And Caicedo potentially.
Yeah.
Dunk! He can hit it from here!
He does not. He's fallen over his own feet. But he's kept it alive.
Gilmore. Plays it out to Estupinan. He heads it back centrally and Saliba clears. Very, very far away.
Caught.
Well caught by De Zerbi.
Oh, I was going to say, he's in the wrong sport.
It's Adam Lallana. Imagine the scenes. Yeah, it'd be good. Billy G. Out wide. Estupinan. The delivery is pretty nice, but Ferguson's not going to allow him to get there as Xhaka does.
They're knocking on the door now. Oh, the Seagulls.
Gully boys.
The Seagulls. No, they're more like Sea Boys.
Speaking of the Seagulls, did you see what the Brighton women's manager said?
I did.
He's just been employed. He was at Bayern. He said he wants to beat Chelsea. That was it. Because they knocked Bayern out of the Champions League 2 years ago in the semis.
Well, he's not going to do that.
No, he's not. But that's his goal.
Because Sam Kerr is going to put
Also,
5
other big
past his
news.
goalkeeper.
Bethany England looks like leaving Chelsea to Tottenham in a record-breaking deal between WSL sides.
Never mind.
So I think Chelsea should go for Russo. Perfect replacement, in my opinion.
Tony, yeah, that's Russo.
We're not going to get Tooney, I don't think.
No.
But Russo's definitely a possibility.
I'll take Russo. Sam Kerr's different gravy.
Just go and throw money at it, Glazer will be buzzing.
And I thank God that Lauren James has got fitter knees than her brother. Because he can't stay together for about 10 minutes.
His girl will.
And she's really
Matoma
good.
plays it forward to a Stupinan.
He can't get there.
Cut out by Tomiyasu.
This is what about depth though. Since El Neni and Tomiyasu have come on, Arsenal look poor.
Gakpo might be a good bit, but always better to see how new players settle to the league first. Yeah,
Who's
exactly.
coming on? Rob Holding.
Oh, why are we taking off Odegaard?
Look at his hair. Boy, best recovery ever.
He does though look like he attends like Eton.
No, he looks
He's
like
in college.
one of the blokes.
He's about to offer me a wine.
No, yeah,
And tell me where it was corked. What, like Prince Charming?
Yeah.
No, he looks like he's about to offer you a wine and tell you things about it that you just didn't ask for. Like he's a sommelier, and he says it. He's proper proud of it.
This wine.
Anyway, Odegaard,
was
mint player.
brought up from the ground in the vineyards 20,000 years ago. Shut up.
It's Martin Odegaard player of the season.
So far, yeah.
Yeah,
if you ask me to pick a Premier League best 11
Haaland
now,
will get
his
it.
first name on team
Haaland
sheet.
will get it.
Oh yeah, City players like Ruben Diaz. How did he get it 2 years ago? Last year, sorry. Matoma. He should get it. He's been class. And there you go.
Yeah.
He's still being class. This is beautiful.
Matoma gets pulled back
Is
by
Saka off
Saka.
here?
No, that's not a yellow.
I'll tell you, just do it for a laugh. Everybody's got Saka and FPL. Just
Mudded.
yeah. Oh,
He's got a goal, hasn't he? Martinelli's on, what, a goal and 2 assists?
Yeah. That's pretty good.
He set up in K's, I don't think he did get Saka's, did he? No, just a goal and assist. Same as Odegaard. Then Saka goal and Kate.
Set piece for Brighton. They score this. Who knows?
I should have had If I had Martinelli instead of Salah, and then could have had Kane when he scores a hat-trick against Villa tomorrow.
I've got Kane, but he's only going to score 1.
Right. Still score a hat-trick and Villa can still win.
Yeah. Ball in from That's terrible.
They
Absolutely
won't.
awful. That's dismal.
But, they'll give it to Haaland even though he didn't win the league. Yeah.
Yeah, no matter what, I'll give it to Haaland because he scored a few goals.
I don't think they should just give it a golden boot though.
Oh, this is good. Matoma cuts in again.
Oh, it's a brilliant finish from Matoma.
It's game on.
He's killed it. He's got 2 goals, mate. He's flying. Someone get Matoma in my fancy team quickly.
Are we not realising what could happen here?
Arsenal could bottle. Arsenal are bottling.
It's
Potentially.
4-3. What a game this has been.
Wow. I'm stunned.
Wow. This is going mental.
Matoma, mate.
Brighton Matoma's been quality.
He's led this. It comes off Holding. It's not Ramsdale's fault. Look, he takes the shot and Holding pokes it past him.
Oh yeah.
If not, Ramsdale would have been comfy.
I mean,
great stuff from Brighton to
bring
bring on Rob Holding there.
Plus additional time. Do they believe? Is there? What's going on?
Depends what the other time is.
What are they checking?
Dunk's been sent off.
It's offside.
Possible offside. Is he?
His extended leg. Look at him. He's miles off. Offside.
How is that? It's just
his leg's in the air.
It's a different thing. He doesn't. Oh man, that is silly.
Oh, do you know what?
That's a silly. Because I look at that and I go, he's not played. The ball's not been played intentionally by Evan Ferguson there, so surely it shouldn't be ruled offside. He's not given it to Matoma. He knees the ball in the air, and Matoma comes back to get it.
The part that's offside is in the air. What a joke.
Has he given it? Or is it off? No, it's off.
What a joke.
That should be offside in my opinion. Yeah, that's a stinky one. That's what I'm saying. Offside just ruin everything. Just get rid of it. Because I've not seen a single goal at all this season where I go, yeah, offside. Offside's made that better.
He's meant to be making VAR better.
Like, just bin it off. It makes so many more interesting situations. Like, you could just smack the ball forward and have people run up there.
There's 6 minutes left.
Nunes would kill it, mate. Nunes would be so good.
There's 6 minutes left. If it's 4-3, we've got a game on.
I think eradicate offsides.
Right, I'm going to find out who's VAR. I'm going to rant about them.
Carl Will's bringing it for. Oh, no, he's not. They've not done anything wrong there.
I just want to see what he say.
All right. Matoma's in again, by the way. He's got options in the centre of each cross. Oh, he cuts in. It's a pen. Surely. Is Taylor watching?
I think he slipped.
Taylor watching?
That's why no one's protesting. I think he slipped. He slipped. He's annoyed at himself.
Yeah.
He's annoyed at himself. He slipped over.
Still, Perez.
He has to say Perez.
It's a gross.
It is Paul Tierney. Shock.
Delivered
Also,
and it's headed over.
Anthony Taylor's got to be in London tomorrow.
Headed over by Dunk.
To be the 4th official at Villa. Tottenham Villa.
Maybe he'll catch it. Might get on the Arsenal bus.
Oh yeah, probably his Arsenal shirt.
Great win, lads. Yeah. Sorry, I had to give him 2 because you were crap, but I did rule one of them out. So
I helped you out a bit there.
Where's my Christmas bonus?
Why are the Arsenal fans going to give him a Christmas bonus?
The Arsenal players.
Oh, I meant he's going back to the Arsenal fans.
No.
I mean, if that goal isn't rolled off, Brighton has 6 minutes to get an equaliser.
Also, 4th official and that's just stand on the side of the pitch and
hold it a board every now and again.
Yeah.
Unless there's a fight.
Also, he'll be back in London by midnight tonight. 5 hours?
He could probably even stay over, couldn't he?
Yeah, and travel up in the morning.
Leave at like 8 or 9 in the morning.
Even then 1 o'clock.
You have to be there early. 2 o'clock off.
Oh yeah.
He could leave Brighton at 7.
Like if he can't, that'll be 22 minutes ago. But he'll be
7 in the morning.
Nah, he'll be out of Brighton by 8 tonight. He'll be back in London by 1 a.m. He can sleep for 8 hours. He'll be fine. I'm not worried about Anthony Taylor.
I don't care. Yeah.
His sleep schedule. I'm sure he's got it under control.
I'm sure he does it. Well, he's got like sleep. I don't know, problems.
If Anthony Taylor's got sleep problems, then I hope he solves them.
Maybe that's why he's bad.
Because he doesn't sleep. Because I keep making him go to Brighton and then London. God, if he gets a penalty from 4th official, because he might have to. He might have to get subbed on if the other ref.
Yeah, what's there? I guess John
Brooks operating on half an hour of sleep.
Has, in truth, not done.
To be fair though, he could get a train, in which case he could sleep a bit as long as he's has locks on all his luggage, or goes on a good train.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, if I saw him on a train, I'm waking him up.
No, people would rob him.
I wouldn't rob him. I would have a chat.
No, you wouldn't. But if you're a robber, and that's what you do, and the bloke's asleep with all his stuff just laid out, easiest job of your life, mate.
I wonder what he sounds like.
Anthony Taylor. Have you ever heard him talk?
No, what they should do though, and this is the one thing. This is what
mic up
you know how we talked about rules earlier. They should bring back when the referees did post-match press conferences.
I don't really care. I don't want them to get any more spotlight.
I want to hear what they think.
Gilmore.
He's holding his shirt.
Sarmiento.
Actually, no, Gabriel. Please don't give it. That's good.
Back to Lamptey. Can he cross? Falls to Ferguson. It's a big save from Ramsdale. He'll hold this into the ground.
He's played really well since he came on.
That's a really funny picture of Ramsdale. Just
they want the penalty because he's
in the ground.
There. If someone goes down, it's a pen. He's got a massive hold of his shirt. If someone goes down there, it's a pen.
Does well though to keep himself up. Equally, he can't risk it because Anthony Taylor might book him in it. He's off.
Just knock him out. And he'll definitely get sent off. Ball's up in the air. Saka heads it on. Brighton have been the much better team second half. Much better team.
Dunk. Billy G. Goes across
I think that second half's been 2-2.
Yeah. Problem is they just didn't take their chances in the first half. They didn't create any chances in the first half.
Well, no, I take off both of the goals where they were still half asleep.
Yeah. Colwell.
That's good football.
Yeah. Martinelli. Driving forwards now. Tries to get it. It's well challenged by big old Lewis Dunk. Gross. Can't find that final pass. Need to get a Matoma there sooner.
Roy Holden puts his foot through it. The ball is now flat. Also, that was off. That had not gone off before Arteta decided to touch it. Lamptey's got it. They've kind of chucked everything at this now. Brighton. Lewis Dunk is up front. I see him there with Evan Ferguson. That's brilliant. Ferguson's been really good. Ferguson and Sarmiento, since they came on, changed the game. They're pretty.
And some dynamism.
Yeah, and Matoma obviously has been class. Man of the match going to Odegaard. Yeah, he is phenomenal. He is a phenomenal footballer.
1 shot, 1 goal, 3 chances created, 1 assist. The ball forward of Martinez's goal was absolutely
Who's your man of the match?
Martin Odegaard.
Easy as. I'll give mine to Martinelli.
Yeah, they've both been sensational, so fair enough. I just think Odegaard's goal was really, really good. And, his assist was also sensational.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We've got a moment left and then we'll call it with the whistle, I think.
Taylor fancy fan of it. And there's
There we go. Good game.
Well, big one for Arsenal, but Brighton didn't too bad.
Just on Tuesday, where Harry sat on the floor because he's just broke his chair. Exciting times. We'll be back. We'll be back Tuesday. We'll be back Thursday. We've got 2 streams coming up this week. We'll have predictions out Monday. Bit unconventional, but we don't have a choice because that's when the games are. Yeah. Schedule's mental at the moment, so we'll record that tomorrow. That'll be out Monday for you. And then what else? Podcast presumably some point this week. Yeah, might be later in the week actually because probably we won't have anything out Friday this week. We're not doing FA Cup predictions. There's way too many games. So yeah, that is all from us though today. Make sure to look up for the content throughout the week. Make sure to join us for the streams in the week, the Tuesday and Thursday night stream. But that's all for today. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.